Geez, you know what time it is, guys. Stop what you're doing and listen to this tune before you watch this video. It's an absolute banger. It'll put you in a good mood. A good mood. Guys, we've got loads of shit to talk about. Everything's kicking off in the markets. Literally have about 10 things to talk about in this video. Do not miss a beat on this. Really, really interesting stuff. Dealers, on-chain metrics, price action, SR. We're going all over the gaff, guys. But listen to this track, and I will see you guys on the flip side in a minute. Legends, I think we are ready to rock and roll. Shitloads of stuff kicking off today, guys. We're going to go through the dealers, price action. We had to dump off the highs in terms of 25, that resistance. We came back down, found support, banks failing. Like, what more do we want in crypto, Legends? It's absolutely, I fucking love it. It's a great. It's just getting, it's getting exciting again, What? It's getting exciting again, Oh, I hope you can hear me, guys. Tell me in the chat if you can hear me. Oh, is it loading? What's wrong with it? Is it all good? Tell me if you can hear me loud and clear, then I will get the other screen up. Obviously, that track in the background's an absolute banger. Got some bass. While we loading, are we? I think we've got some loading problems. Oh, no. Guy, are you sure? Are you trolling me? Every time you're just trolling me, man. These guys just troll me in the chat saying it's bad. Can you hear me loud and clear? Yes. I want to hear present. I want you to say in the chat, I am here. I am a legend, and you can hear me loud and clear. Again, come on, bro. Stop trolling me out there, man. Loud and clear, bro. Fuck, these people trying to troll, man. Right, can you see me? Is it all good? Let's get into these charts, Legends. Charts going off. We've got loads of charts coming on in here, guys, as well. I got the MDX VIP group here. We've got some events coming up as well, Legends. We have in this VIP group, if you want to get access, guys, go to mdxalgo.com. But we have some really nice... we have 5 or 6 live sessions a week in this Discord chat. Guys, I want to go through Twitter quickly just before we get into the charts. I am going to go for everything. Actually, we have some bearish divergence playing out right now on the oscillator 4. And we have it on the oscillator 5 as well. There to there and there to there as well. Why is that going underneath? That's very strange, isn't it? The indicators look like they're ahead. A little bit of a glitch there, sir. That's very strange, isn't it? Anyway, you can see it very clearly. We have bearish divergence, and we have here an indication here for bearish divergence as well, guys. We're going to get into this in this video. Massive move, guys. I'm going to go through everything before. Obviously, guys, my longs are looking absolutely ridiculous right now. This guy's getting wrecked. Let's not forget. Bitfuck's getting wrecked. And guys, obviously, I spoke about Ultra on Twitter. I want to go through a few things. This is my open position I have right now, which is literally from the lows. And I want to talk about the funding rate as well, because this is a very, very good indication, the funding rate of what was going to happen. I can actually see on this chart here, these green dots, but I'll go into that in a second, guys, and we're going to go through everything which happened. Let me just get rid of that as well. That was a really loud pump here. Let me turn that off a second so I don't get distracted. Obviously, longer short ratio, guys. The market is majority short right now. Absolutely insane to be this amount of shorts at this price action right now. And then, guys, we do have to talk about the dealers, but I will go into that a bit later. Because the dealers is a lagging indicator, but it's still very, very important what we've seen from the dealers. That report which came out is very interesting, okay? So, guys, in the previous videos, I said that we're going to get some sort of wick through it. I can't really find the stuff where it was. Let's leave Bitfuck up there. That'd be fun, Let's leave Mr. Bitfuck up there, Leggies. Actually, he's swearing. I might get taken down. I'll leave the Wonga up there. The Moolah. We got some people posting some charts in the VIP Discord as well. All right, let me jump into it. So in my previous video, guys, I said that I think it's more likely, guys, that we get some sort of wick. We go above, the head above the parapet was the actual exact wording I said. And, guys, this resistance zone here, guys, acted as resistance again. Okay, we can see here very clearly that as the price action came through it, this is what I expected. We actually did get a deviation play from this level of resistance, and we came back down into beneath $25,000. Now, Legends, now look what happened. Absolute moonshot all the way through resistance. We actually are getting some bearish divergence right now, but we'll go into that. Absolutely went straight through it, guys. And like I said on the stream, it's very simple. If the market's going to get massively short, I said if shorts begin to pile up, the market is not going to go down with the shorts. It's not going to let people short the top on the way down. If everyone's shorting right now, as we can see, if I refresh this really quickly and have a look on the 5-minute, let's have a look on the 5-minute and see where we're at on this. But I don't know where we're going. Oh, God, it's even worse. I don't know why that just changed and we just lost. I think it's because our API right now, there we go. We can't get the 5-minute API on Bybit right now, but we're going to get it back probably in the next couple of hours. So, guys, you can see here, insane amount of shorts building up. I've said from the beginning, the market is not going to go down if everybody's short. Everybody thinks they're too smart here. Logically speaking, this was a good area to get into a short because as a trader, what you're doing is you're selling resistance and buying support. Very simple. Guys, also hit the like button as well. We've got like 250 people in here. Absolutely desecrate that like button. But so this is resistance, guys. So it's logical. We've got the deviation. If you got into a short here, you would have made some money. But, guys, if everyone is on the same side of the trade, whether they're onside or offside, if everyone's on the same side, usually they're offside, the market's very unlikely going to go that way. So you can see here, this is actually just a bullish move off the highs. We also have some good, interesting narratives in the macro space with banks collapsing. Obviously, we can talk about that, but we stick with the charts first because we are traders. We look at the reality of the situation, which is the price action. We don't listen to the schmuckamentals where everyone's like, oh, yes, but this is going to happen. That's all subjective bollocks. We're about objectivity. We want to look at the charts. So, guys, you can see here that it's very interesting because there's move off it. We've got that narrative in the background about the banks collapsing. And now, guys, we're pretty much in no man's land. You know, people are calling 26. Yeah, I see 26K being resistance. We're there now. But really, ultimately, for me, my eyes are more on this area here. You know, that's actually where we're getting the demand. You know, we have the wick through it. That is one level. Yeah, for sure. We're there now. This is where we stopped. But the order book got exhausted. This is where the real area of demand came in, when people started buying it up. The supply came back up here. Obviously, we had the complete flush all the way back down. That was in that downtrending market. But this is really, for me, the pocket of liquidity where you're getting most of those orders. If you put a VPVR on it, you know, I haven't used that for a while, but you can do it. You can just do it with your eyes as well. But you're going to see that actually there's a lot of volume in here. And to be completely honest, it really is the magnet right now. And looking at that long to short ratio, I really can't fade that. Having said that, we do need to understand that there is some bearish divergence playing out. We know for trading for years, guys, that we know that bearish divergence doesn't decisively mean right now the market has to then drop. Actually, bearish divergence is more of a lagging indicator. It gives you an idea of potentially getting to an exhausted part of the market. So say the market's been trending very, very high for a long time. Momentum's coming down. Bearish divergence. We are getting some bearish divergence, regular bearish divergence indications right now. We do have an orange dot here as well. This is on the 4-hour time frame. I really don't like to go against the 4-hour time frame on the MDX indicators because if you look back and you back test, it's very, very accurate. Doesn't mean it's always 100%. But you can see here, guys, that the last short this took was here. You can actually see the red arrow just there, that red arrow. That was the last short all the way down. The indicator is still in that long position from here. We did have a moment out, but that's just taking profit, and then we're back in the green. So, you know, until we get a red sell signal, you know, I'm still hesitant. We are coming up here quite quickly, and we do have some bearish divergence, so it wouldn't surprise me to see a stop-off at 26, which we're getting now, but that's why we whip down to the lower time frames, and we just look at this fucking absolute charge to the mountains, basically, charge to the moon. You know, if I was going to do some wave counting on this, I'd probably go for, you know, it'd have to be something like this, you know, on the lower time frames. It's, I don't know. The problem is, if you're a bear right now, that could just be the first wave with the ABC correction. This just could be that third wave moving higher. I'm probably more in the camp of this, and then maybe back down ABC. But we won't do wave counting right now. We'll stick to the plain charts and go through this. There really is no resistance right now where we're at. A lot of people are calling for 26 being resistance. It's just not that significant for me. Yes, that's where the wick lies. That is where ultimately the buyers stepped in. But, you know, the real order book, that's where we're looking at in there, guys. All that flow, all of that order, you know, density is there. So if it's going to come and tag into this, you're going to see a lot of positions getting hit. And then we'll have to see if people flip their bias, because if people start flipping to the long side, you know, those shorts begin to get exhausted, let's say. You know, the shorts coming up here, they're getting stopped out or liquidated. That's why we're rising. This could be the point where everyone says, you know what, fuck it. We've got back to 30,000. Now it's time to hit the long button. If everyone then starts longing here, we know, guys, that if everyone shorts here, the top, it's going to go up. If everybody longs here, it's going to go down. So it's a harsh reality of the situation here, but we've been playing these games for a while, and we know that it's very unlikely the market's going to give everybody what they want. So if we do come up a little bit higher and then everyone starts longing the market, you could see that being the top for now, and us having the snap back down. Obviously, before, guys, with the deviation we got of that first wick, that was perfectly fine. We got resistance. We blasted through it. Like I said to you before, if we get through it and then we start seeing shorts piling up, it's likely we're going to continue. And we just didn't get the move. You know, the move didn't come because everyone's short. The market's not going to go the same way as everybody. Like, what are we talking about? How is the market going to go the same way if everyone's short? It's like impossible. There's just not enough in the books. It has to go the other way because you get tilted to the other side. The domino effect starts. So, you know, guys, we're coming up very, very quickly. Now, you know, price action, I would say, just to give you my hunch, because I always do at the beginning of these videos, you know, the magnet really is 35,000 right now, but we do have some bearish divergence playing out. You know, I would have to say that between here and here, we're going to get something. So between where we are now and $30,000, I don't think it gets straight through this in one go. Between here and here, I'm expecting some resistance on some level, you know, just to be completely textbook. You know, if you're looking at the long to short ratio, though, it's not great. We just want to see that long to short ratio flip. And if we do see a flip on the long to short ratio, that's when I'm going to be thinking, okay, maybe we've got a little bit more of a chance of coming down. I haven't sold much of my longs yet, guys. I'm still significantly long. You can see my positions, the profit we're looking at. Bitfuck's in the building. You know where the entry is as well. So I've taken about 20% off, but I'm leaving the rest kind of in there because, you know, with this whole banking contingent thing happening, and then we've got the dealers taking down their short positions. We'll get into that in a second. We've got, okay, let's go through all the main big things we want to talk about. So let's start with the dealers. I think they did bring down their shorts significantly. We should be getting a report, but they've started doing it bi-weekly now. So the dealers, guys, have tapered off, you know, in my book, a significant amount, actually, considering what they've been doing the last year. If you whip it out to a yearly chart here, you can see that, you know, this is coming down pretty aggressively, actually probably more aggressive than we've ever seen. We're actually back down. It's almost like it was making higher highs and higher lows, and now it's kind of almost like it's topped. The asset managers should be probably getting more. Yeah, so exactly, they're coming down. So what the dealers are there to do is they're there to be the liquidity providers. So what they're doing is, as the asset managers are coming down, so are the dealers. But the discrepancy here, the part you want to look for, is how quickly is this coming down and how fast is this coming down. And actually what you're seeing is, well, actually you're seeing if they're taking off long exposure and taking off shorts, then actually, you know, this is quite interesting because they're being quite directional here. So they're coming off shorts. This is a good sign, guys, for the long to medium term. It's not a short-term indicator. A long to medium term, you know, you're going to see this orange fucking wall of death is going to be the other way when we go into a bull market. They're not going to be, the dealers aren't going to allow themselves to run up to hundreds of thousands of dollars per Bitcoin and be in shorts. It's just not going to happen. They're going to go directional. They do take directional play. They are liquidity providers, but they will take directional plays. As we had our institutional grade trader on the other day, Dimitri was explaining, they will take direction. We've seen that multiple times in history, guys. You know, obviously we saw direction when we came up to 48,000. I won't go into them a million times, but we saw direction here. And, you know, this move here, guys, is very, very, very aggressive. You know, let's actually go from the low to the high. We're actually looking at around nearly a 40% move. So we're getting into the territory right now of the biggest move ever in Bitcoin's history, which was this move here. Well, this wasn't the biggest move in history. This is the fastest. This is the biggest and fastest. So if you just do a sum between the speed and the velocity of the move, this actually did 42% in basically a day. It was like probably about 50 hours time. Bitcoin pumped 40% in 50 hours. So that is historically, from what I can see, the biggest pump in the shortest amount of time. This pump is pretty darn significant. You can't, like, because obviously, guys, you know, these look like bigger pumps, these big pumps up here. But actually, they're not, because, you know, these are actually only moving up from here to here. It's literally, let me have a go here. Oh, I can't even see. So this is an 81% move to the upside over 1, 2, we're on the daily. 1, 2, 3, 4. This, you know, this is weeks. This is 3 or 4 weeks. So to get 40%, right, half of that in one day, it looks bigger, but it's not actually bigger in terms of time. Right now, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking at a week to get 32%, which is still pretty fucking good. But I don't think Bitcoin will ever pump 40% again in a day. I just maybe. But if it does that, then fucking green Chad candle to the moon. But I just don't see it happening. I just think that was probably historically the biggest move. So we got a week. We're up 30%. Guys, this is very interesting as well. I want to mention this as well. The funding was really, really... Okay, guys, I was looking at funding rates before people even knew what it was, okay? So funding rates on exchanges are a way of balancing the books. And you can see from this indicator, guys, it's actually the newer Buyertang. If you remember the newer Buyertang, then you're old school if you've been in this channel for that long. But this is actually a BitMEX funding rate indicator. And it's actually extremely powerful, guys, because every single time you see the books getting super, super pitted to one side, you can see here, guys, bang, and you can see here, guys, both of these instances on the funding rates on BitMEX actually did cool for medium to long-term bottoms. Well, you could say actually not long-term, obviously, but short to medium term. So having going back at some of my old strategies, looking at it, you know, this 20K long I've got right now, which is like up a lot, you know, looking back, this would have been another very nice confluence factor for me. At the time, I wasn't looking at it because I haven't used the Mio Buyertang in a while because BitMEX had its problems a few years ago. But this funding rate was a very good confluence factor. I actually am now going to be trying to incorporate some funding rates into our indicator suite. So there's going to be a big update coming to this, and we're actually going to build in well, it won't specifically be BitMEX because we'll try and get some bigger exchanges, but we're going to actually build in some funding rate information into this as well to go along with our signals. Obviously, we've got to be careful because the funding rate only works for Bitcoin, so it'll only be a Bitcoin indicator. But anyway, mdxalgo.com, guys, go. There's a link literally below my face, mdxalgo.com. Go on the dashboard, check it out, and get these indicators. They'll literally revolutionize your trading. And guys, look at this this is our VIP, MDX VIP group. Guys, we do sessions. This is only 2 events put into the sessions we do, but every week we do about 5 to 7 sessions with professional traders. 24/7 you can get hold of them, and you guys can actually come into this group and go through those sessions, speak to professional traders, look at all the charts everybody's posting. This is one of our groups here. You can see all the charts we get posted up. And this is if you're in the group now, legends, if you're watching this, go and slam it out there. Tell us what you're doing. But the VIP Discord is a place for you to get access to 24/7 support with traders, obviously not just random fucking people. And also it's a place for you to get sessions, live sessions, coaches, in essence, that is coaching you, going through psychology, market movements, market cycles, what's the best way to win without fucking killing yourself, all that kind of jazz. So check out the Discord, guys. And also, forgot to mention, Bybit as well, guys. Go sign up to Bybit. They're the best exchange in crypto. The link's below my face. They'll give you $30,000 when you sign up. And also, guys, I forgot to mention, they are doing an iPhone giveaway. So anyone, this is an MDX giveaway. I'll get through this real quickly, guys, but I do think this is worth talking about because this benefits all of you guys. Go to my Twitter. Basically sign up with this link on Twitter, guys. Literally, I get to choose. It'll go into a raffle. We'll choose the person who wins. If you deposit $100 into your account and then post your UID number on this tweet, you'll have a chance to win an iPhone. So I think it's the newest iPhone, whatever. They said that we're going to give away the iPhone 15. I was like, guys, it's not even fucking out yet. It was like, oh yeah, sorry, I'm an Android guy. I was like, you're giving away the 15? That'd be an interesting tweet, wouldn't it? But yeah, so it's the 14 Pro Max or whatever you get. Go and get that from there. And also, guys, I forgot to mention, with Bybit, if you do sign up with my link below, you also get 0 trading fees for 30 days, guys. Just remember that. 0 trading fees for 30 days. Use the link below to sign up to Bybit. Use that link because you get the fees and you get the iPhone as well. So listen to me right now. If you've got an account, get an account with Bybit with my link below. Deposit $100. You can then win an iPhone and you get 0 trading fees for 30 days. Makes a massive fucking difference, guys. I really highly recommend doing it. Most people won't do it. They're like, oh, I can't be bothered. But if you actually just go and do it, you'll have a much, because not many people are going to do it. So there's a high chance of you winning the iPhone, and there's a high chance of you obviously getting the 0 fees, because it's 100% getting the 0 fees because that's the offer. So click the link below, guys, to Bybit. Sign up. If you already have a Bybit account, just make a new one. Simple as that. Get the bonus again and get more. Just keep making a fucking account every 30 days. Keep getting 0 fees. So, guys, very interesting. My laptop's actually, I need to get a new laptop, I think. I've had this one for a year now. Let's fucking do this. So, we got a really, really nice move here, guys, on Bitcoin. Let's go through some momentum indicators. I don't know what's happened here. Everything seems to be freezing up. Let's elaborate. Okay, what was the last thing I was going to do? I was going to talk about something else as well before we get into that. I was going to go through, not pattern recognition. We were going to talk about the dealers. We spoke about the dealers. That's a good medium to long-term metric we're looking at here. Oh, I suppose Ultra I could speak about. There is a link to Ultra below. They're about to launch. I won't go into this altcoin too much. You know how much I love this altcoin, guys, but whatever. We won't go into it. Swarm markets, yes, of course. Swarm markets, guys, I spoke about yesterday on this channel. Just to clear a few things up, guys. So I bought $20,000 worth of this. I am not going to sell it until the top of the next bull market. Okay, that's my strategy here. The idea of this, guys, is a fucking, what is it? When I first got in, it was about a 2 million market cap. Now it's about 3.5. Just want to clear up a few things, guys. Swarm markets, don't look at it on CoinMarketCap, only on CoinGecko, because it's just they haven't got all the exchanges linked. So this is a really, really good long-term project, guys. There will be a link. If you go watch my last video, you can check it out. But swarm markets, guys, allow you to buy stock and equity and hold stuff like Tesla and Apple in your MetaMask wallet, okay? So you can actually buy stock and then don't have it on Robinhood or some fucking brokerage account or whatever. You can actually just live in your MetaMask wallet, and that's where everything's going. So definitely check that out as well, guys. Really good platform. What was I going to talk about? So there was a few different things. I literally just forgot, sir. If you guys can jot my memory, what do you think? Oh, yeah, the banks, obviously. Fuck. So, okay, I won't... Obviously, you guys, you know that I'm not a fundamental guy, right? But some of this, okay... and this is just completely me speculating. This is not me saying that because the banks are doing this, it means the price goes up or down. No, we live in reality. We look at the price charts. We don't have a reality gap when you look at price. It is 100% the reality of the situation. You would rather look at the charts than look at the news to make informed decisions. It's impossible to make informed decisions from news because it's completely subjective. We're about objectivity, not subjectivity. So and I've said that now, but zooming out 1 second. This move here, guys, is very aggressive. It is one of the fastest moves we've seen on Bitcoin, okay, for a long time. So there is a narrative in my mind where I'm like this. Okay, if the banks are failing, legends, and Bitcoin's going up in price, I'm not saying it's 100%, but there is in my mind potentially a connection to this. I'm not going to jump the gun and say it's already correlated. Oh, the banks fail and Bitcoin goes up, because I actually don't think that's true. I think if you have a massive systemic problem in the bank in traditional finance, I actually think everything goes down and everybody goes to cash because people need to buy things with cash. You can't buy shit really with Bitcoin. You can't even really buy things with gold just yet. Okay, so beginning phase is everyone into cash, and then that's the buying opportunity. Okay. So I'm not going to say because banks fail, Bitcoin goes up. No, way too early to say, fucking hell, guys, we're looking at a $300 billion market cap. Banks are literally trillions. So we are seeing a few banks failing, though, which is interesting. And Bitcoin is rising. So this is the narrative I'm thinking in my head. It makes me sleep better at night. I'm not going to trade it. But generally speaking, guys, this is the reason why crypto was created. It was an alternative to banks. There could be some of the reason for this going up could be because of that. And that makes me feel good. If Bitcoin was dumping right now and the banks are collapsing, I would feel worse about Bitcoin's long-term prospect. Generally speaking, it's a good sign because it might not be correlated, but at least it's better than it going down, okay? So that's what you have to think about. And I do think that this banking contagion could get worse. You know, all these fucking banks are over-levered. I think there was an article which came out which said 500 banks are suffering from the same problems. And then we've got Janet. Oh, God. Janet is... This is another thing which is actually quite bullish on macro, okay? We've got Janet. This woman, honestly, I'll turn the volume off. You might have seen this video, but go watch it on my Twitter. This woman here is the epitome of socialism, obviously. She's actually communist, I would say. And the problem is with this video, just go and watch it. I won't watch it now because I can't plug in I need someone to help me make it so you can hear my laptop. But at the moment, I can't do that. But the problem is with this Janet fucking old woman. She is making decisions and giving special treatment to companies when she feels fit. So we are literally, the American economy and the American taxpayer, and generally the world, because America is basically the world with the US dollar. We are literally on the whim of a woman's feelings about who or what company deserves special treatment and which company doesn't. Imagine how insane that is. Imagine how absolutely insane it is that we have that even in society, where there's just some woman going on her feelings about whether to bail out a bank or not because there might be a systemic contagion and there might be a bigger collapse. It's absolutely fascist, communist bullshit. We should not fucking deal with this. Should be thrown out of government. There shouldn't even be this power structure. Very, very worrying for people of the world. The good thing is, though, Legends is good for crypto markets and equity and fucking risk assets like gold. Risk assets like equities, commodities, some commodities. And then you've got gold, which is obviously store of value. And then we've got Bitcoin, which is risk. But like just generally assets which are tradable on markets, okay? So let me tell you why it's bullish. Because what they're going to do, they're going to bail out all these fucking banks. They're going to bail them all out. And the only way they can do that by insuring everybody and then making sure that the bank doesn't go insolvent is by literally going into even more debt. So I think the Fed is going to have to eventually just collapse on this one and say, fuck it, we can't hold interest rates this high. And if they say that they can't do interest rates hiking anymore, they'll keep it flat for a while. They'll try and, at the end of the day, they're still pumping fuckloads of liquidity into the market now anyway because of these new rules saying they're going to bail out every fucking bank they believe deserves a bailout. Where does that money come from? It's bullshit. It's either coming from the taxpayer, treasuries, or then eventually going to come from the Fed. So it means that there's going to be more currency created. I think it's $300 billion a day now. So this is going to be generally good for risk. And I do see that happening, guys, with gold as well. I think gold's going to go absolutely mental soon, guys. We've got this nice move off support, like I was saying before. We've actually come a bit higher. You know, I thought it would see some resistance, but this is exactly the same as Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin's moved back up to its prior highs and just gone straight through it. That's exactly what Bitcoin's done as well. So if you want to look at correlations, you know, Bitcoin's beginning to correlate more and more like gold, which is very, very, it's infinitely positive for Bitcoin because obviously money is gold. So gold is money. Bitcoin is money. And if Bitcoin is money, that means Bitcoin is like gold. And that means that if gold and Bitcoin are trading similarly in the same market dynamic, it's very, very positive because obviously it means that Bitcoin's beginning to trade more like gold. It's beginning to trade more like money because gold is money. If Bitcoin's trading like gold, it means Bitcoin's beginning to trade more like money. So yeah, very, very positive to see that correlation there. Ethy, baby, you know, it's not as positive as Bitcoin, actually. This is not as, it's not as a quick move off the highs. All the altcoins, guys, I'll go into in a minute because I actually have some altcoins I've got lined up for you to talk about. Obviously, I spoke about swarm markets and my beautiful pick Ultra is coming back as well. I actually was talking to the team personally the last few days, and there's some real good shit happening. Okay, so that's all that fucking schmuckamental stuff out of the way, but I do think it's really important, guys. You know, at the end of the day, there is going to be a moment where banks are going to have a systemic collapse, and if, you know, the alternative is Bitcoin, it was there for that reason. So I'm not going to go and trade on that, on the narrative of that, but I just believe that that fundamentally is a good thing for Bitcoin as a whole, and that's one of the reasons why I got into Bitcoin in 2016 was because of learning about the way the financial system works, the amount of debt which is created, every bank, loans, every single loan made by a bank is debt, and then obviously the fractional reserve system with the Fed. Like, what the fuck? Like, if you just learn about that shit, you're like, I remember thinking in my brain when I was a kid, I was like, what? Like, what's going on? Like, what? Where is this money? What does it mean? Where does it come from? How is it created? Why isn't it like this? Why is there gold? I remember thinking all this shit when I was a kid, like, confused about it. And then when you actually understand, you're like, yeah, this is ridiculous. Like, this is not going to last. So, yeah, very nice move, guys. Let's go back to the technicals now. The old technicals straight back in there. So in my book, guys, you know, you already know what I think. I said it before, but I think that this area is probably where the magnet is. Looking at that long to short ratio, it's just really compelling me to think that, you know, there is just too many shorts right now. Doesn't mean we can't get a bit of a flip here on the short term, because on the lower time frames, we do have some bearish divergence right now on the oscillators. There is some significant bearish divergence. But guys, you know, let's just play this really, really fairly right now. You know, if we do come back down to the last level of resistance, guys, and find it as support, it's just this is a logical buy trade for me. You know, at the end of the day, me, in my book, I'm looking to buy this region now. We've broken it. We've basically gone through it once and exhausted all of those sellers. We've come back down, found support underneath it, and blasted straight through. So in my book, guys, obviously I haven't got a complete, you know, I can't give you an exact idea, but in my book, guys, I'm looking to buy here. If it comes back down, I'm looking to buy it for the bounce trade. I'm not looking to get into any positions right now because we're in no man's land. There's a few different things kind of going against each other. You know, we've got a massive amount of shorts in the market. That's great, okay? Then you look at the indicators. We're looking at some bearish divergence, so the momentum's slowing down. So right now, it's not really tradable in terms of having a logical SR, a logical support and resistance zone to go for, and also having a logical stop loss. Like, what are you going to do? Put your stop there or there? Okay, well, that's where both the fucking demand or supply area is. So difficult to put a trade in right now. You know, if I was you trading and you're not in a position, you guys already know I'm long from fucking 20, basically 19. That's where I'm long from, legends. All right? That's where I'm long from. We got to, and I always have to say this. You've got to do this in your freaking minds. You have to disintermediate the two between trading and analyzing. It's two different fucking things. They are not the same. You can buy 19.6, right, on a trade and then still think the price is going to go lower. At the time when I bought 19.6, I actually didn't really think it was going to be a good trade. I was like, we'll see if we get a bounce. Look, the trading and the analyzing is two separate things. You trade like a robot. Give a fuck about what you think. And then you analyze and you give your hunch and your ideas to then say to yourself, okay, let's try and trace forward, but let's trade a strategy which I believe has a good long-term prospect of being profitable through backtesting. So that's why I bought 19.6, guys, not because I thought, okay, we're going to suddenly go all the way up to here. I did have a hunch in my mind, guys. If you look at my tweets, if you go back, I did say to you that I do think we're going to get something like this, and I'll quickly whip it up again. Oh, God, guys, flip it up in the mixer. You guys know that when I was talking about this scenario here, I did think we could get something like this. Looking back at this, the timing and the entry wasn't perfect, but this has happened now, this move to the upside. And actually, guys, you know, like I've said a million times, the velocity is much more difficult to predict than the direction. The direction's kind of the easy part. The velocity is the hard part, to know how far or how deep or how long it's going to go. And at the moment, guys, I would say there's no trade. You're in no man's land right now. A lot of guys are like, but it's 26,000 on the wick. I understand. Yeah, I get it. But for me, it's the wick. That's where most of the trading action happened in this order pocket here. So I would either say we're going there and then there, or we're going there and then there. And look at the fucking long to short ratio, you know, the shorts are piling in. So If we come here, I'm looking to fade 100%. My laptop's actually fucking freezing right now. I don't know what's going on, guys. Also, we've got like 400 people in here. If you can hit the like button, that'd be great. The more likes, the better. You know what happens, guys. I don't have to tell you again about the algo. If you're a legend and you respect this channel, desecration is key. I'm just gonna sit here and chat my shit for a few days, a few hours, legends. Let's just chill out there. I'm not doing a drunk stream where I'm falling asleep for fucking 3 hours. Yeah, smash that like button, guys. So it's either there to there or there to there. It's no man's land right now. I actually will look to buy around 25 again. I just think it has to be done as a logical bounce trade for support. People who've missed this move here, or there's just very likely people are going to try and jump in, you know, at that next support just because like, oh, I missed the move, now I want to get in. And then what might happen is we might come down, we might find some support here, a little bit of support, then we make the lower high, we come back down. If we do some sort of descending formation, then we just flush back down to probably around here. That would be the bearish scenario from right now. You know, my hunch though is, my hunch is probably like, it's a tough one with the bearish side, but the bearish divergence and the long to short ratio is completely disagreeing with each other. So I can't really say where we're going to go now. And looking at all the other stuff we look at. So if I had to say, you put a gun to my head, I'd say we're probably going to do something like that. But we could easily get this. And if you're looking to get into a trade now, I'd say hang off. You're looking to fade this region here, guys, for a sell. Obviously, you've got to look at long to short ratio. So this would be a sell into here, coming back down, potentially to support. And this would be a buy here. So that would be the traders, the way of looking at this as a trader. Analyzing the market, guys, then we can go through all of our fucking bullshit. And I'm like, yeah, well, I think this. And then like, the dealers are this. And yeah, okay, I understand all that stuff. But what you guys really need to do in your strategy, in your trading, is actually just be like, okay, look, this is how I'm going to trade. And this is how I'm going to always trade for the next prolonged period of time. I'm not going to change my strategy. I'm going to stick to this. I'm going to do SR. I'm going to look at the charts and look at the levels, okay? I'm going to do that. Add a few extra bits and bobs here, okay? And then you have to say, I'm going to do my trading strategy, then I'm also going to analyze it, but they're two separate fucking things. Because if you start analyzing it like, oh, but look at this amazing news story which says we're going to go up, and then you just change your strategy. It's like, well, then you're fucked. Because you can't stick to the discipline. Okay, yeah, so I think it's interesting, guys. We're in the middle there for sure. In terms of a few other things we can look at as well, I was actually talking to... Who was I fucking speaking to about this? I was looking at the Ultra team as well. I'll go into those altcoins in a minute. Guys, tell me in the chat as well, before I go into altcoins, which altcoins you want me to actually chart. Because some altcoins are looking pretty promising right now. I can't lie. It's actually looking pretty darn nice, pretty juicy. A lot of these altcoins, I would say, have probably bottomed. And, Bitcoin's going to lead the charge on this. And if Bitcoin does lead the charge, obviously we're going to see that dominance begin to grow in Bitcoin. Oh, yeah, that was what I was going to talk about. We're going to see that dominance really begin to rocket on Bitcoin. That's what we're getting right now. I'm pretty sure this is dominance. Yeah, BTCD. So dominance is beginning to have a move to the upside. There's actually a very nice parabola to the upside as well. Let's have a look at your altcoins in the chat. I will go into some altcoins in a minute. Yeah, SMT, of course, SMT. I just spoke about SMT. Let me drink some freaking water. Guys, also like it as well. If you can like the video, that'd be great. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was talking to my friend earlier about doing a big old giveaway. So we're going to do a giveaway, guys. I'm going to give away a whole load of MDX algo accounts. But if I'm going to give a whole load of MDX algo accounts in probably about 30 minutes, because it's 10 o'clock now here. So if you guys want me to give away a whole load of MDX algo accounts, all I need to do right now is mash the like button. I want to see at least 400 likes, and I'll give away 5 accounts. And then we'll do a tweet giveaway on Twitter. I'll post a tweet, and then you guys can just compete on that tweet for it as well. But right now, guys, we've got to get a few more likes, because if I don't feel good, I'm not giving away my shit for free. All right? I need to feel good. I can see you in there. I need to feel good when I'm giving shit away, okay? So everyone hit the like button, guys. Really appreciate it. It helps the channel grow as well, obviously, even though we've got like 100,000 people anyway on the channel. But, okay, so Bitcoin dominance, guys, is coming up. It's actually a very nice looking parabola we have here, because you can see that the lows are exponentially getting higher. You can see here, they're very nicely, bang, 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 flying up like that. We also have, you could even draw something like that, which I said now breaking out, so it's looking pretty good. But ultimately, I would say that this is it's actually very, very nice, isn't it? It's just doing the perfect, the bull's taking the stairs on this. So I actually think that it's probably going to get a stop off. It might come up a little bit higher, then we'll probably come down in dominance a little bit. And that will probably coincide with Bitcoin coming down to support, and then maybe some altcoins coming back in. But dominance looks pretty good to me. I've actually been saying this for a while, that I don't think Bitcoin dominance is going to get below this support region here. Let me just quickly whip out to a higher time frame. I've been saying for a long time, I don't think dominance is going to lose this region down here. Having a look at it now, we've respected it to the T. Doesn't mean we can't come down later on in the year, but we've respected it to the T. to a T. And I actually do think that overall dominance rising is actually a pretty big statement for Bitcoin, because I think that dominance over the long term is just going to generally downtrend, because there's going to be more and more things, more and more dilution of other tokens. So I think that dominance over the very long term is going to fall. But I think that in the short term, it's quite significant that we're seeing dominance rising so quickly. Traditional as well. We will go to traditional, obviously, on these videos, but it's kind of just doing exactly what I said before. It's literally at support. I told you, legends, that I think we're going to get some support here and get a bounce off this support level, and that's exactly what we've got. So there's nothing really to go through this SPX and traditional. You know, I'm in Tesla. You know, I'm in a few other stocks, but I've said from the beginning, guys, that I was looking to get in this region for a bounce, and that's exactly what we've got. It's looking. I still do think that the SPX is going to turn around and probably go a little bit higher. And also all this bank stuff is helping that, with Janet fucking coming out and saying she's going to bail everybody out with fuckloads of printed money. It always helps the narrative. But at the end of the day, guys, it's at support. That's exactly what we got. My hunch is that we're probably going to hold it. At least if we can go up to around here, that's going to give us a little bit more of a clue. But we have to wait. If we do lose this level here, guys, on SPX, there's going to be a quick flush, and actually that's probably going to cause ruffle some feathers, let's say, in the market, because we're going to see other markets getting a bit freaked out, a bit spooked. Yeah, so we've got some altcoins in here. We're going to do the altcoins in a second. I was about to do something else, which I just completely forgot about. Oh, yeah, the giveaway, and then the altcoins, and I was going to do something else. Yeah, there are a few goddamn altcoins out there. Yeah, Palm, that was a good one. Optimus. Yeah, okay, legends. So we'll do the giveaway a bit later. Let's go through some of your alts. What alt was I going to look at? I looked at Dixie as well. I forgot about Dixie. Where's my Dixie chart, legends? Yeah, so that's exactly what we're thinking here. Dixie, like I said, I think it is going to rally up, but Dixie could fanny around with this for like 3 more months. Dixie could stick around here for like 3 more months before it has its upside move. And I think people are going to be quite shocked about what Dixie does, because I think Dixie's going to rise, but I actually do think risk and Bitcoin can still rise as well, because I think that what you're going to see inflating Dixie is the failure of other fiat currencies. I've said it a million times, but I think Dixie's going to rise, and I think actually risk and Bitcoin can rise with it, because if Dixie's rising because of other fiat currencies failing, that's going to prop it up, and then a lot of that money is going to flood out of the Dixie, because a lot of people are thinking right now, what the fuck am I going to do with all these banks? Banks are collapsing left, right, and center. So it's actually, it's very, very promising that Bitcoin's getting this move to the upside while still seeing this banking collapse. Like I said, I'm not here to say that there is 100% correlation now between banks and Bitcoin. That's not what I'm saying. I think it could be coincidence. There is a percent chance it's just coincidence. But I would say that's a good sign, and ultimately that's what Bitcoin was created to do. Right, let's do your SMT, please. Yeah, so SMT, I spoke about it a second ago. It's done very well. Obviously, this is not what I'm looking for, these short-term moves. I'm in SMT for the long term. It's actually just broken its high as well, so it's pretty good. There is actually another website. Can someone post in the VIP group? So this is the VIP Discord, guys. This is where we post charts, etc. Can somebody post the URL to check out what the price of SMT is on? I think it's called CoinGecko. Obviously, it's CoinGecko, but I think it's called I can't remember what it was called. It was Gecko Charts, wasn't it? Yeah, it's Gecko Charts, legends. Look at that. I'm a fucking finding shit. So this is actually SMT on like a nicer, chart. And, guys, it's doing very well. Like, obviously, I was getting in around fucking here. This is where most of the guys in the VIP group got in. But this is nothing in terms of a short-term play for me. I'm in SMT for the long term. I believe in the prospect of it, and I think that if I just hold it for the duration of the next bull market, it's very, very unlikely that SMT is going to be at a lower price now than it will be at the top of the next bull market because of the amount of money coming in. So I think SMT is going to do really, really well. You can go and look at their website. Just go watch my previous video and then click the link below. There's like a ref link as well. I think the referral link will give you reduced fees when you buy stock. So you can actually buy stock, and you can buy basically stock shares, general equities. You can buy Tesla, Apple. They're going to add loads of shit. You even might be able to use swarm markets within other exchanges. So they'll use their partner. But go check out my last video, guys, and use that link, and you can buy some stock and put it in your MetaMask wallet. It's pretty cool. It's pretty goddamn cool, leggies. So someone said Near Protocol. So, oh yeah, let's have a look at Ultra. Okay, I'll do near first. Everyone will be screaming if I don't do near, if I get it up on the screen if you're into it. So near protocol, let's have a look where this trend line came down to. It's probably actually coming in nice where it broke out. So this trend line was here. We got the break, had a nice move to the upside. Yeah, so it is definitely range bound. Obviously, you can see it very clearly on this chart that it's a range bound market. We're stuck in between on near protocol, the highs of $2 something. I think it's around two, a bit higher than two, maybe $2.90, so $3 and $2. So this is the range you're in, looking for a higher low structure. If you know anything about, trendy lines, trendies, you can draw quite a nice, easy defined trend line now because you do have some support coming in. So you just whip up your levels. I probably need to make my screen bigger, I've made my screen so small, I can hardly see the fucking things on it. So you have some sort of trend line coming in here now. Yeah, so I probably do need to actually just make everything bigger on the screen, don't I? I've just made it so small. Get rid of that now. So yeah, we have a trend line coming along here, guys, which is positive, obviously. It doesn't mean it is going to absolutely moon to the rockets, or go on a rocket ship and go to the moon on the rocket ship. But near protocol, I do think it's quite likely coming towards a bottom. If we're going to get something like this and back down, we could see an ascending formation. Obviously, guys, if you're looking to trade this, you're at support now, so that was your level to get in at. You can draw a ray very simply along here as well, legends. Let me just get this up for you along here. That'll be where your ray comes in. Actually, I'll do it from the first initial pump, just to give it that little deviation there. So you're at support now. It just bounced off it. This would be the level to get above, obviously, but you don't look to buy here because as your breakout trading, you probably get wrecked. Look to sell here, look to buy here. Sell and then buy and then sell and then buy. And if you want to go directional or more of a swing trading strategy, when you buy, you just don't sell the high, or you sell the high and don't, other way around. So whatever your bias is and whatever you think, if you think it's going to break out to the upside on a long-term swing trade, then just don't sell into the orders at the top. Just only buy, only ladder in. But it does look pretty ascending. The invalidation is obviously you come up and then you come down, you break, and then that's the low. That's just invalidated the whole entire structure. So near protocol will probably go a lot lower. But I think it's getting close to a bottom near. And I actually do quite like this protocol as well. I think it's pretty nice. I think it does quite a good job. I think it does a lot of what Ethereum does. So the fundamentals are there for me, but fundamentals aren't anything to do with your entry. You don't need the fundamentals to get into an entry here, but the fundamentals are good. So that kind of puts a little bit of sugar on the cake. Bit of sugar coating, sir. But I think near protocol looks okay here. Sandbox, again, wow, look at that. It's exactly the same fucking chart. So whatever I just said before, pretty much exactly the same. It's a little bit different, but don't really have to change much there. Plutus is one of my favorites. I think this is going to do exceptionally well. Just constantly being bought up along this trend line. I think it's going to get a nice big push to the upside when people who are selling are just exhausted in terms of they haven't got anything left. Total 2 is going to be interesting as well. So it actually looks similar to Bitcoin, but not as aggressive because we know that Bitcoin has broken its high and Total 2 hasn't. That's very, very indicative of what you would expect from altcoins right now because you can see dominance from Bitcoin is rising exceptionally fast. So you're going to see that a lot of that rising, a lot of that increase in where we got there. Yeah, a lot of that increase in Bitcoin's price is coming from alts. You can see it. Altcoins aren't going up, as much as Bitcoin because a lot of altcoins have been sold into Bitcoin. So people are trying to catch that train. And, that's what always happens, Well, not always, but the majority of the time what happens is that when you come into a new bull market, a lot of people who own alts will sell those alts to catch the bull market train in Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes first, is the first train off the station. As Bitcoin rallies into its bull market, everyone says, shit, okay, my altcoins valued in BTC are going down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my Bitcoin into that. I'm going to flip my altcoins into Bitcoin to catch the Bitcoin train. Bitcoin gets super, super inflated up with lots of altcoin purchasing power and market cap goes into it. And then what happens is as Bitcoin begins to slow down, then you see a lot of that money flood back into those alts and then they just suddenly fucking spike like pop, pop, pop. Like pop, pop, pop. Little altcoins going crazy, leggies. No, not Tesla. We've done stockies. We're still coming down like I said we would before, sir. What I say goes. What I say happens. I can't really be bothered with Link. It's just being such a boring load of price action at the moment. It's literally just being I call this crocodile range. And the reason I call it crocodile range is because if you ever look at a crocodile's mouth on the side, if it's got its mouth closed, you'll literally see something like that. It's like a horrible, jaggedy, completely erratic, no real dimensional kind of ratio between them. It's just fucking tons of teeth just like splattered everywhere. Some of them even coming out that way. Crocodiles are mad. But that's a horrible crocodile range. You know, some people would love to trade that, and you know, it's tradable for sure. Like, this is very tradable. I'm not going to say it's not tradable, but for me, I'm much more comfortable in the swinging markets. I enjoy the swinging markets. The range-bound markets, I just get bored. I'm just like, fuck this. Like, look at it. A lot of people will get wrecked in there. Trading that's ultimately not too difficult. It's just like, fuck it. But anyway, sideways, boring link. Not really doing much. I want to see if you, obviously, guys, if you just want to make this very simple, and obviously you understand this, I would say at this level of where we're at right now on this channel, we've got 420 people watching. You guys know what you're doing. I think most of you by this point, me fucking bantering in your ear for 3 years. So you can see that this is the level of resistance, and you can see it's deviating every single time. So what you're in essence seeing is you're seeing an order block here, between here and here. There's a whole load of sell orders either stacked or people jump in to sell, and everybody's just coming in and selling this order block, okay? The interesting part of it is that every single time it gets sold into, it gets weaker. Where is my fucking thing? Every single time it gets sold into, it gets weaker. So if you, actually, unfortunately, we didn't even manage to get to it on link, so this is actually becoming a descending formation now, but it's getting weaker every single time, but you have to remember that the bottom side is getting weaker every single time, and actually I would say that the bottom side chart probably looks like that, where it's getting tagged into, and it's actually a smaller area as well. So Link's got a little bit of work to do. It's good that it's gone flat for so long, but it's not good that it's not managing to get back up into resistance. You know, I'd rather like to see it tag the top side of the range for the bullish narrative, but, you know, let me move that over, actually. I'll put this there, make it easier. Actually, no, I don't know. I need to sort out my... I've basically made everything tiny, but if I make it big again, I suppose that is just better. Maybe you guys... What do you like? Do you like it like that, guys, or do you like it like that? Tell me right now. You've got 400 people. I want to see yes or no. Like this or like this? Tell me in the chat. Yes or no? Which one do you like more? Bigger or smaller? So, I think I might have to go because it's like... Anyway, tell me in the chat. Yes or no? Do you like it? Well, what do you mean yes or no? What the fuck am I saying? Do you like... Do you like it smaller or bigger? Small or big? Small or big? Big or small? Big or small? Big or small? Okay. Moving on. So we go big, bigger. Everyone's saying big. What? Everyone's saying big? I thought it was better small. But sir, what are you talking about? Right, everyone's asked the missus. Fact. Right, okay, I'll move this across a little bit because this is actually a bit like, hello, in your face, bro. I like it like that. Yeah, I suppose it's a little bit better now. I can actually zip onto things a little bit quicker. So that's made a massive difference to my life already. So I'll make it... Is it bigger? So yeah, range-bound environment. Let me go back to this. Hit the like button if you like it big. If you like it big, right, and juicy and gigantic. Hello, sir. How are we? Do you like it big and juicy? Right, we're getting back to... I might end up breaking out into a drunk stream in a minute with that kind of chat. Might get fucking weird. I don't know. She's upstairs. Small, tiny. So yeah, that's basically what we're looking at, leggies. And I think Link actually has some work to do. You could just say, actually, ultimately, like, it's down here. You can actually pop that in there and put a little trend line in. Look at me. I'm charting like a savage again. Got a bit more. I can actually see what I'm doing. So, you know, that's kind of like the scenario you're looking for a Poparuniente. I do think Link's got some work to do. Hasn't managed to get up to the top side right now. It really needs to do some stuff here. But I do think that this range-bound environment is very tradable. If you lose the lows, guys, God knows where this is going to go. It's probably going to come down to... Actually, it's got a little bit more support down here as well. But it's not going to be a good look if it loses the lows. It's probably going to come down a lot lower, actually. And what you're looking for is that topside break. You're looking to buy support and sell resistance. It's a range-bound environment. If you like range trading, then go check it out yourself. My legendes. Oh, God, Solana. My favorite coin. Yeah, Solana. Fuck Solana. If you go back on my analysis and you look at what I said about Near Protocol, this is basically exactly the same. I actually would say that Solana does look a little bit more bullish than Near Protocol in the fact that it's got a significantly higher low, which actually has printed quite nicely. So it's got this resistance point here, which you can see very clearly. It looks to me like it's trying to form some sort of ascending formation. You know, the buy was here. It's actually exactly the same as near protocol. So if you guys go and look at my near protocol analysis I did a second ago, you can see here that that level is the level to hold. Why is my laptop fucking slow? Celebrate a super chat from... Oh, thanks, sir. Swarm Markets legend. Tell us more. I will in a minute. So here, like that, you know, that's kind of the bullish scenario for Solana. And I actually think it's probably more probable, you know. I think Solana's probably got it. You know, I hate Solana fundamentally. I think it's an absolute shit coin. It is dog shit. You know, it's one of the worst projects out there, but it's still probably going to go up in price. So I will trade that Shizm and Izza. Adder. Guys, yes, my favorite coin of all time, the Adderuniente. I can't even be fucked with Adder. Like, I just don't want to talk about it. Like, sometimes in trading, you know, I just stick my shit to real neat, guys. I'm looking at like 8 coins at a time. I'm not fucking... I am interested in it. I have bought some, just to be completely open with you. I have bought some. Yeah, no. XRP, just no. See, look at that near protocol chart. Like, this is exactly the same as what fucking the other one looks like. Exactly the same as Solana. So I think it's quite good, quite promising, high or low. I reckon it comes to resistance. See what happens. Yeah, so Swarm, guys, you know, there's nothing I could really say more about Swarm just yet because, you know, ultimately, the platform, you can go and check it out yourself. So go look at my last video. If you use the ref link in my last video, maybe you can post it, Mikey boy. You'll get like some sort of discount in fees in the future, so when you buy stock. But Swarm Markets is a long-term play for me. I've been in and out of Swarm for quite many years, actually. They've had good successes. They've had bad things. They've had good things. You know, I think the token before they had went up like 70x. It was crazy times back then. But they've done a lot of development. They've got a lot of good regulation. They've done a lot in terms of partners. So I think, you know, you're going to potentially see Swarm Markets white label solution implemented into bigger exchanges like Bybit, Binance, Bitfinex. And what then Bitfinex and Binance and Bybit will be able to offer is they'll be able to offer stock and shares, traditional equities, in the exchange to trade with. But you can move those tokens, Tesla tokens, out of the exchange, and then you can live in your MetaMask wallet. So you might be able to... This could be the platform which does that. If it does that, then obviously if you're in near, you're going to do very, very well in terms of Swarm. The price will go up drastically because you need to have Swarm tokens to participate in the platform. So if that does happen, it'd be crazy for price. But what you're really looking for in terms of right now is, are you going to do lower time trading on it or be an investor? For me, it's strictly investing. I put like 20k into it. I'm not looking to flip my 20k after 40% pump off the very beginning. I'm looking to hold on to it, keep it in there for the duration of the whole bull market, basically. But that's the if you go check out the platform, guys, I'll pin the message now. If you go and click that link, you'll see on their platform that you'll be able to buy Tesla and Apple, and it can live in your MetaMask wallet, essentially. Okay, so it's pretty darn cool. Just for that in itself. But I think the white label solution is probably going to be the most powerful part of the project, because if they can become the standard for exchanges, it gets very, very interesting. And their exchange is basically Uniswap for stock and shares. So it's pretty interesting, guys. Yeah, so we're getting this on the indicators. We still are getting some significant bearish divergences playing out, guys, on the MDX algo indicators. It is looking pretty interesting to say... Pretty interesting to say the least, I would say, because we have a few different things disagreeing with each other. We have the indicators which have bearish divergence. Then we have the long to short ratio absolutely hacking it to the other side. You can actually see that. Look at that on Binance on the 5-minute legends. 58% short on the 5-minute on Binance. Hectic legends. So that's a lot of shorts. Like I said to you before, guys, if we're going to keep going, it's very likely because people are going to be getting into offside short positions and they're going to get short squeezed. Also with the narrative of Yellen coming in with fucking money and the banks collapsing, it's all a little bit of a perfect storm for Bitcoin right now. And like I said to you before, guys, in terms of my analysis, I do believe that there's no trade to be made here. I'm already in my positions. You already guys know that. I'm literally in a whamp amount of profit right now. I'm long from this. I don't know if you can see that on your screen, but you see that green line? That's where I'm long from on this trade. This guy getting his order books up. That's an interesting as well move there. Everyone talks about these formations. I really don't look at them. You know, these kind of broadening wedgie looking things. I think this is some sort of like Batman formation, they call it. Mike C's put it up there. Actually, Stock Poker's put it up there. But yeah, you know, at the end of the day, if you go on a higher time frame as well, so we have bearish divergence right now on the lower time frames, but if you go on the daily, let's see where we're at. I think it got invalidated yesterday. So the bearish divergence is not invalidated yet, actually. This is almost there, very close for invalidation, but this is not invalidated yet. So let me quickly just give you an explanation of what you're looking at here, guys. So these are the index indicators, but I want to give you an explanation of how these indicators work and how you can use them if you're using them right now. We have literally thousands of people using them. So you can see here, guys, the momentum is falling, right? But the price action's been rising, and actually that is a higher high. So it's significant bearish divergence right now. Price action's rising and momentum is going down. You've even got it here as well. It's almost getting invalidated on this indicator, but it's a slightly different calculation. That's why you should have all the calculations up in front of you. But, that bearish divergence is interesting. It's not an indication to say short the market right now. Having said that, on the 4-hour, we do have a bearish divergence orange indication, which does usually time the tops and bottoms of things. So, this is the beauty of trading. It's about looking at the markets, analyzing it, and then coming to a decision of where you think good SR is, support and resistance. In my book, because we have a lot of bearish divergence, that's a good sign that Bitcoin could come down if you're short selling. But on the other side of the coin, there's too many shorts in the market. So for me, I'm not trading that right now. I don't think there's a logical trade yet. You guys know that I'm either buying here or selling here. That's what we're looking at. Buy here or sell here. And I'm not looking to trade in no man's land. A lot of guys are like, but 26. No, I would say here you're looking to sell and fade. Here you're looking to buy. And that's the only way I'm getting in and out of a market right now. Thanks, dude. SMT Swap Markets looks really promising. Looking forward to the next updates on this one. Yeah, it's a good project, man. It's definitely one I'm holding a bag of for a long time. You got to remember, guys, on this channel, I don't really speak about that many altcoins, really. If you really think about it, I'm not like doing another altcoin every single day or every single fucking week. I'm actually probably only doing a couple of altcoins a month, which I'm speaking about. So the altcoins I talk about, I've done my due diligence. If I speak about it, it's 100% safe. It's 100% legit. There is no way I'll ever speak about something which will not be legit 100% in terms of the team, the backing, the regulation. These guys won't even be deemed as security either because of their regulation with Germany. So massive potential chance to make some gains, especially with a market cap of fucking nothing, basically. It was at 2 million when I spoke about it. So it's gone up about, it's gone up a lot, actually, to be honest. Like, it's spiked up. But this is, it went from 1 cent, now it's, so it has actually done 7x. But no one really got in at these levels anyway. So it's such a small amount of volume down there. If there was anybody buying, they would have only been able to buy a few $1,000s anyway. Yeah, so the exchange you can get it on is Uniswap, guys. Imagine if I'd bought Mask 2 months ago. Well, I've heard a lot of shit about Shiba recently. Apparently Shiba's going in the fire line for a few things. I don't really know, and I don't really want to speculate on Shiba. I do think it will go up in price. But what was all that stuff? Tell me in the chat what all that stuff was about the founders. Apparently, like, the founder is, like, scammy. Obviously, like, I think we already fucking knew that. The founder of Shiba isn't a scam. Like, of course he was. He's dodgy as fuck. It's pump and dump. Would you please chart? Definitely. You need to put your coin in with the ticker symbol, okay? That's how I can see. Right, let's move that down a little bit so we can see all of my coins. We can make the whole sidebar just coins. Look at that. Like, it's just thousands of coins. Fuck that. Just get rid of the whole thing and just leave the whole thing like this. I don't need to see the price at the bottom as well. Why is it not letting it go all the way down? It just gets stuck. Look at all those coins, legends. It's very nice, Coins, sir. Lit, please. Gala Games. I'm not really a fan of Gala because I'm just too emotionally attached to Ultra. It's as simple as that. Like, every now and again, you can have your little pet, your little pet coin, which you love too much, your little dog or your little cat coin. Like, oh, I know you're going to struggle, but I love you. That's basically me and Ultra, even though it's not going to struggle. It's going to fucking moon. But everyone's got their pet coin they want to keep and love. And I think Ultra is just too good, in my opinion, to even look at any other gaming coin. I'd rather just have all of my capital, all of my interest aimed at Ultra in terms of investment. I know that's probably, it's not a diversification strategy, but at the end of the day, diversification is just for people who don't know what the best asset is to buy. Diversification is not a strategy of knowing everything. Diversification is a strategy because you don't know. You don't know what's going to be the best, so you just spread. You pray, you fucking spray and pray. I'm diversified because I'm so smart. Actually, that means that you don't know what the best asset is. So shut the fuck up, legend. Yeah, Matic we can do. I do love Matic as well. You know what? For argument's sake, I will have a look at Gala because, I'm just going to play devil's advocate. I do think still Gala could do well. It's actually a very interesting chart, to be honest. I could actually quickly chart this with you because you have that nice low there, which got hit as resistance. It's actually very similar to Near Protocol. It's very similar to a few other ones we've just looked at. But, you've got this really nice rigid area of resistance, which everybody's trying to get above on this in terms of the buyers. Obviously, we have here as well. There's a few different levels. So it is quite an interesting chart. It could have bottomed. I think a lot of altcoins have, the probability of bottoming is quite high, actually. This came down so far. I do think some of these altcoins have bottomed if Bitcoin wants to continuously hold above, that 18.5, which is my level in the sand. And I think we're getting pretty good right now. I do still think Bitcoin will have a bull trap, at 30,000. I think it can come lower. But I do think some of these altcoins are looking pretty good. And, it's actually managed to wipe out some of its previous areas of resistance on one go. It's deviated now, but, what you're looking for is that type of scenario. I think there is quite a good probability for that for a few of these projects. This is obviously the defined line in the sand. This actually is not as nice, this price action to play off. Near Protocol had a much nicer, significant area, which you would say is an invalidation. But it's like that, if it gets a lower high and breaks down like that, you get some sort of descending formation, then you're going to get a break to the downside. But, there's no point in, trying to foresee anyway. I would say that you're looking to buy support on this and then fade into resistance if you're looking at that. And if you think this is going to be a good long-term project, you just buy support right here. Then he goes up to here. Then you just don't sell into resistance. He comes back down. You then buy support here. And you just increase your stop loss as you go up, 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 up. So you keep buying support, you keep increasing your stop loss. So you get yourself into a position where if you do break out, you're into a trade here instead of you've been laddering in all the way down here instead of trying to buy there. And then look, as soon as you buy there, it's going to go against you. So that's how you kind of want to play this. But I do think it's quite a nice looking chart. Actually, I do think a lot of these altcoins have bottomed, guys. I think they're either on their second to last leg or that was their last leg. And I think some of these altcoins are going to go, I'm not saying they're going to suddenly go into a bull market tomorrow, guys. I'm just saying that they're getting towards that point now where they're getting there. Guys, by the way, if you do put a super chat in the chat, I will always answer you, by the way. I don't want to miss anyone's chats. Hi, mate. Could you look at Bonk? Right, we'll start by doing it on CoinGecko because that just sounds like it's got low liquidity. It just sounds like it's tiny. Oh, dude, what the... Brasky. Bruh, what's the max? How long's it been out for? When did it come out? It came out on the 2nd of June, right? So it's brand new, is it? Market cap is already 23 mil. If you're trying to get into like a meme coin like this, like it's got to be like under a mil to start. I'm not getting into something where there's $23 million in there and I know it's a scam. It doesn't feel right. Doesn't mean it can't make you money, but if this is the right thing, it's the right thing. But yeah, Bonk. It's, whatever, legends. Doesn't look like the most great fundamental project on earth, but I don't really give a fuck at some level, obviously, because you can make money, so that's the way we look at it. Can I have the profits from your last trade? Yeah, so this trade here is on Bybit, so this is a significantly doing well trade. But there are other trades I have open, guys. So this is more of a bigger term play. This is a bigger positions. I have probably about 15 exchanges with 15 different accounts with lots of different types of position sizes, leverage, spot buying. So, when I'm giving away profits, it's going to be from my Bybit account specifically, and it'll be this trade. But like this is I have a multiple different accounts, guys. I'm not just trading everything on one exchange with Bybit, okay? Just so you know. Don't want to disappoint, but that's just so you know, legends. It has 100 zeros, does it? Yeah, it does have a lot of zeros. So, DOT. Let's have a look at DOT. DOT's one of those ones which had an incredibly crazy, very, very volatile, very, very fun. Let's have a look. So, don't show the screen. Short, it's live. Okay, dude, laughing, DOT. Yeah, so basically this is what we're looking at here, guys. 4-hour time frame here. You've got an absolute dumperuniente from the highs. Obviously, we know that from the beginning. Again, with DOT on the 12-hour, I've said it from the beginning, guys. I do think that we're getting towards the bottom. I do think a lot of these altcoins are getting there. Again, I'm not going to bother doing this again, guys, because what I'm going to do. This is exactly the same as all the other altcoins. I've been charting. You know, I think they're getting close, guys. It's either the second last leg or it is the last leg. And I think a lot of these altcoins are getting very close towards their bottoms. Touching their own bottoms. This chart needs to go and be done again. But let me get rid of the drawings on this. Get rid of the funding rates as well, because otherwise we're going to confuse people from the BitMEX legends. The BitMEX. BitMEX. So that's basically what we're looking at, guys. You know, I think a lot of these are getting close to their bottoms. You know, with I won't bother just charting this exactly the same as near, but just look at this. Look at my videos. Go back. Have a look again. Yeah. So Atom, we got Bond. I never saw anyone won these guys giveaways. Just go on my Twitter and ask anyone. Ask anyone who's won. Obviously, just do a tweet yourself. There'll be someone in this chat who's probably won. I've probably given away in crypto. I've probably given away $100,000 of crypto in the last 2 years. Because I was giving away crypto back in 2018, 2019, 2020, before the bull market. So before Bitcoin went to 70,000, and even before, you know, I didn't have a YouTube channel in the first one I was in the 2017. But I remember giving people like 0.5 when it was like $3,000 per Bitcoin. So I've probably given away over $100,000 worth of crypto on this channel in the last 2 years. Yeah, you won MDX Algo. Max won MDX Algo there. EOS, I don't know about EOS Legends. So I can confirm he does do real giveaways. Cheers, Legends. Yeah, you really think that I would just be doing like 5 giveaways a month and never giving them out to anybody? I would have been busted by now, Legends. Like, do you really think that's what I'm about? Do you really think that's what I'm about? Why would you even say that to me? Like, what are you saying, Legends? I'm just taking this cash. Just getting rinsed. You don't give away your shit. I literally fucking give away hundreds of thousands of dollars. Legends. I need a bit of respect here, boys. You make me cry. Thought we were buddies. Thought we were friends. Thought we were all buddies in here, Legends. I thought we all got each other's back, like. Help. Yeah, so I'm here for the 100k itty bitty yacht party. Yeah, we've got to wait a little bit, sir. To be honest, mate, like, we're getting there. Like, let's have a look at the price. Okay, so Bitcoin to $100,000. I've got the line. Did I leave the line on? I didn't leave the line on, guys. That's how long this bear market's been. It's the level we need to get to for the Bitcoin $100,000 party, or the MDX party. So from where we are now, we need to go up only 300%, 3 times. Could have worked that out from the price, to be honest, but yeah, so, you know, it's not too bad, is it, really? We ain't got that much longer to go. It's quite difficult to know exactly when we're going to get there, but I would say that we're probably going to get there we're definitely within the next 5 years. I'd say very unlikely that we don't get a significant bull market in the next 5 years. Whether we do it in this next bull cycle remains to be seen, because we're only just beginning to bottom out now. So this would be, you know, what we're looking at. But we'll see where the next bull market takes us. Imagine if the next bull market took us to like 900 and what? That would be nice. Imagine if the next bull market took us to like 900. What? Why am I saying 900? 95,000. Imagine if it took us to 96.5k or 99,000 and we dumped. That would be really sad. Yeah, well, you know, the 100k MDX part is going to be a mad one. I'm going to do it in Ibiza or something. We'll just absolutely blast off. We'll just absolutely desecrate the Ibiza landscape, or the water in our yacht. 100k MDX party coming up. So what we got in terms of momentum on Stochastic? Come on then, Stochastic. Tell me what you're looking like. You know how much I love you. I've been using you for fucking almost a decade. Where are you, sir? Stochastic RSI, please come to me. So yeah, that daily is nailing you in the face as well. Slapping you in the face, I should say. Nailing you. Oof. Get a nail in your face, sir. So let's just do a little rundown, guys. Anyone just coming to the stream, you know, we got daily overbought. We are looking at some significant bearish divergences on the lower time frames on the 4-hour. The daily also has bearish divergence on the MDX algo indicators. You can get these guys from mdxalgo.com. Overbought on the daily. Yeah, the only outlier we've got here is that long to short ratio. Everyone's short. So I would say balance probabilities. I'm not looking to get into a trade now. You're out of the game. I'd say you're either buying here or selling here. That's what you're doing. Buy for a bounce or sell for a fade, and that's literally what you're looking at right now. Tom Super Chats. Where's Tom Super Chat? Let me go up again. Where we go? Did I miss someone's Super Chat? So we got that guy's there. Thanks, dude, for the SMT. Swarm Markets again. We got Tom K. Can you look at REM NFT company? So I'll look at REM now. Yeah, that's fine. Can you look at ERN? Sorry. We got another Super Chat just came in, I think. Yo, Hex. Oh, fuck. Come on, bro. Not the Hex, bro. I said I would answer every Super Chat, so I'll have to do it now. Not Hex, bro. Not Hex. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Let's go on the all. Let's have a look where it came. Yes, absolutely record. Year to date. Again, it's just going to look like every altcoin. You know, I might as well just do total 2 and just basically say what I think about total 2 because they're all the same, literally, right now. ERN, Affinity on Binance. I'm just going to have to say it's going to be the same, isn't it? I suppose this is a little bit different, actually. You know, this is actually more like Link. This is more like a Link chart right now. Wow, it's beginning to rain right now. I don't know if you can hear that. Hex. This is actually a slightly different looking chart, to be honest, because it has had this big spike, but it's more range-bound what I would look at in terms of a sideways range. There is this big spike which took it to resistance. You can see here that these levels here acted as support, and guess what? Support turns to resistance a lot of the time. I don't know about this one. Let's have a look. It's going to be an interesting chart. It looks to me like it's just trying to flag out something horrible like this, you know? I don't even want to try and do it. It doesn't look great. It's not as good as some of the other charts. It hasn't really got a significant higher low or anything like that. On the balance of probabilities, I would say that this is probably going to come up a little bit from here. Maybe like this. But if it makes a lower high there again and starts to make a descending formation, you could see this breaking down even further, you know? This is the level to buy. This is the level to sell. Like I said, guys, analyzing the market is different to trading the market. You're looking to buy here. You're looking to sell there if you're in the range. So you buy, you might get a wick up. Okay, back down. Into here, sell. Okay, back into the range. Might keep fucking around. There is a general slope here. You're looking to buy here, looking to sell here. Simple as that for the guys who like to trade the range. But not a clear direction by any means. Not as good as some other charts. Total 2 looks a lot better. Hasn't been keeping up with Total 2 either. Let me get my Total 2 chart up. Hasn't been keeping up with Total 2. At least Total 2's actually got a significant higher low at the minute, trying to retrace back to those highs. But you haven't got that on that altcoin, so it hasn't kept up with the general market at all, actually. Bitcoin's looking better because obviously we've had the break of the high. So that's why you're seeing that market dominance here in terms of BTC dominance rising faster. But yes. Right, so okay, here we go. Altcoins coming in. Let's do some more. I really don't give a fuck about Hex. But I will say that on our platform, mdxalgo.com/dashboard, if you click on market cap, it will actually show you that Hex is like the 7th or 8th biggest market cap coin in crypto. No other place will show you that because we actually legitimately take the market cap and just put whatever is the market cap because you can't lie. Like coin market cap should show Hex. You know, CoinGecko should show Hex. Like, I don't know why they're not showing it. That kind of seems to me like some sort of like, we're the government, you know? We're not going to show you what is bad or good. Just let Hex be the 8th biggest one and people will see it and then they'll fucking realize it's a scam. So, like, yeah, Hex is a very, very big market cap. You know, this might not be calculated 100% correctly. A lot of the market stack is staked, whatever. But, you know, ultimately, we are showing the truth there. So let's go on to Hex then. I actually charted it literally yesterday or something, I think. Like the other day. What did I chart it on? What exchange did I chart it on? Surely it wasn't Uniswap, was it? Does it only trade on Uniswap, Legends? Maybe have a look at this one. I'm pretty sure I charted it, but maybe not. Let's look on the daily. Here we go again, hey? So you can see exactly where it's finding resistance. Resistance on this area of support it found here. That's the last level of support. You can see that's where we're seeing resistance on it multiple times. Actually, that's what. Yeah, I remember I was talking about this. I said here, I can't remember what I said, but it was maybe a few weeks ago. But I was saying you gotta sell into resistance, and that's what's happened. You know, let's be completely non-biased, okay? Because obviously I don't like the guys behind this. I don't like the project. I think it's a scam, but it is a good chart. And it's a good chart because it's actually managed to rally and break all of its previous micro highs, which is a good sign. You know, you can't lie to yourselves. You can't lie to, you know, this just isn't a lie. Like, it can't be a lie. It has managed to break both of its significant previous high prices. Momentum's probably a little bit in the, yeah, it's over. I thought it'd be a little bit more overbought than that, but it's in the middle. So you got here, this level, it's rallying quite quickly up to it. You know, we're on a good time frame here, 12-hour. Again, the price action doesn't look very good. It's very gappy, meaning there's not a lot of liquidity. It's interesting how it's got all of this because it's such a huge pool of money, but there's actually not much trading going on because, or it's just trading on a very small, shitty exchange like Uniswap, which is decentralized. But anyway, it doesn't look great. The price action is not looking fine. It's all gappy and horrible, and but all of that shit aside, it's still going up, and it's not a bad chart because, you know, you've got some logical errors you can look at here. What happened to that? What, sir? Why did you move? Like, no. What are you doing, sir? It needs to be correct. Let's go on the daily again. So this trend line is just trolling me, bro. Like, what are you doing, legends? Trolling my shit. You don't even need the trend line, okay, really, because you've got the other levels, but I'll get rid of it for now because it's trolling me. So there's a lot of support on the way down. It's trading very organically. As you see, it came up to the highs, then came down and found support in its prior. It's above all of its moving averages, which is obviously a good sign. I think it's probably a fade. You know, as a trader, I would look to buy here and buy here. So it comes back down, you get the bounce like that, maybe get a lower high, back down again. You could get a deviation, or, you know, a deviation over this level, obviously, but a bearish formation, which would be a descending triangle. And then I'll probably look to buy here as well on the way down. You probably get a bounce to there, and then if it loses all that, then it's going down further. There is a trend line probably coming in, which you could use to give you some context of when that might happen, the flush out. But it's not a bad chart, and I think it could be, Hex could be near the bottom. I actually think it's probably quite likely it's bottomed Hex, to be honest. Looking at there and there. And then the next levels you're looking at is here and up to here. And then obviously you're looking at blue sky breakouts to the highs, but I think it's probably bottomed Hex. Wow, getting tired already. It's like the Doge father. I do love the Doji. I think Doge is going to go to $1 at one point in the future. I own a lot of Doge. I love the Doge Uniente. Let's go down to some lower time frames for you degen lovers out there. So let's have a look at what we got on stochastic. So yeah, we're back down as well. It's crazy, isn't it? So, you know, this is the level we're looking at to fade into up here. That's the fadey Uniente. This is the buy. This is the sell. Obviously, you guys know that I'm long from day dot. That's where my long is on Bybit. And that long to short ratio is really like looking you in the face. So, yeah, guys, we're going to do a competition. I forgot about the competition. We're going to do it right now. We're going to do it right now. We're going to do it beautifully. If you want to participate in this big competition we're about to do, let me just have a look at the chat here. So what we've got in here. Yes, he's up $125, legends. Loving it. So this is the VIP traders group, guys. We're about to do a giveaway. And I'm going to give away MDX Algo. We'll just give away one for the beginning, and we'll give away some more on Twitter later. But, Legendes, we're going to do a tweet. I think I've got an unsent tweet I want to post somewhere. I've got something here. I don't know. Maybe it's this one I'll just do here. Yeah, I'll post this tweet. So all you got to do, guys, is this tweet. All you got to do is come to my Twitter and then blast off. Retweet it, like it, and comment on it at MDX Crypto or whatever on it. And then you'll have a chance to win MDX Algo. I'll actually give away more than one account as well. I'll give away more than one account on this. I'll give away 3 accounts. So it means that you got more of a chance to win. We'll give away 3 MDX Algo accounts. Oh, it's so delicious, that water, sir. All you got to do is like this, retweet, and comment on this tweet. And then comment something like, haha, what a fucking cool at MDX Crypto. What is that over there, legends? Everything's going off. It's raining like shit out there. I don't know about too easy though. Let me think about. Yeah, let me think. Fair point, mate. That's it. If my name isn't Max, how do I not pay any tax? It's impossible, legends. You can't do it. If your name is not Max, you have to pay tax. That's the rules. If my name's Max, I don't pay tax. That's the whole reason. Simple as that. Yeah, fuck it. Just, yeah, guys, I'll post this now. All you got to do is go and do your shit. I can post some of these as well, I suppose, but they're all just like ones I haven't posted. Yeah, so go to my Twitter, guys. Like it, retweet it, and comment on it. The funniest comment will give you a chance, and then you just got to do that on here, guys, on this tweet. Blast a like on it. I'll start it off. Like it, retweet it, comment on it, and then I'll go and choose someone to win the... I'm going to give away 3 MDX Algo accounts, okay? So, what we got here? Harshan Ali, that's who makes money from YouTube channel more than crypto. I don't know. I don't think many people make more money out of YouTube than crypto. Like YouTube doesn't really pay that well, guys. Honestly, like the amount of money you get from YouTube ads is just bullshit. Half the time I don't even monetize. None of my streams are monetized at all because I play music at the start of them. I play wicked beats at the beginning of the videos, so they don't get monetized. YouTube doesn't pay very much at all. You know, but mate, I became a millionaire before I started YouTube through trading. So if you guys know from the very, very beginning, when I first started my YouTube channel, basically, you know, I was already in that camp from the very, very beginning because I used to trade forex markets and FX markets. Did a bit of equity as well, but commodities. I traded gold for 2 years before crypto. My dog's called Max, so I don't pay tax. That's it, legends. Yeah, so we got sup Max, what's up, brother? Twitter, let's go. Real one exchanges, yeah, exactly. Let me get my tweet actually for you guys. I'll post it here so you guys can get over to it. I'm gonna give away 3 MDX Algo accounts, okay? So you can get to my Twitter there. And obviously, guys, if you haven't got my Twitter already, just go and what? Replaced pinned message? Yes, sir. So that's the tweet. You can go and have a look, guys. And yeah, if you follow me and stuff as well. I think MM makes no, there's no way. He makes all of his money through his shilling of links. He's an affiliate marketer. That's all he does. He's not a trader. He doesn't make money in the markets. He's never made a penny in trading. He's just an affiliate marketer. Yeah, so we got MDX Crypto. That's the tweet, guys, to go and have a look at it. So I can see you guys moving over to it now. We've got some messages coming in as well. But yeah, guys, go like it, retweet it, do all that kind of jazz. And then I'm going to give away 3 MDX Algo accounts. You became a millionaire trading stocks. No. I became a millionaire before I started YouTube. And that was so before I started YouTube, I traded. The reason I made it big was because of crypto, but I traded FX markets and equity markets for 2 years before I started trading crypto markets. I actually got my big break in the first bull market of crypto. So I actually did a whole. I spoke about this in depth in one of my previous videos. I was trading in Australia. I won't go into it again because I literally just went over it. But I was trading in Australia doing FX markets. I was trading the Australian dollar to the Great British Pound because I thought I could get an edge by living in Australia and trading that. Obviously, the Great British Pound, being UK and living in Australia, I thought I have an edge. And I did that for a good few years, actually. I was basically just trading pip charts on foreign exchange using different brokers. I started with bar charts at the very beginning, and then I did that for 2 years, and then I actually did extremely well in crypto at the very, very beginning. So I got into crypto like $600 per Bitcoin. And then when I started my YouTube channel, I had already made it before YouTube. That's what I'm trying to say. I probably worded it wrong before. Yo, what's up, Legendays? When we double top. Could be coming, Legends. Could be coming. What is that in the stream? So, you know, there is a potential chance. If you actually flip this around and inverted the scale, you could, you know, be seeing maybe some sort of break back out like that, which would be, you know, double bottom. some people are like, oh, but it's a reverse head and shoulders. I just don't look at it like that. I would say it's probably more likely to get something like that, where you get some sort of bang. But looking at this right now, you have to just go with the bulls. I'm already long from 19.6. I'm not prepared to put a trade in right now. We're in no man's land. 26 is not significant enough for me to be looking at resistance there. So for me, guys, very logical trading. What you're looking at is to fade into here in terms of sell for back down, or you're looking to buy here for support. So whether you get here first, you buy. If you come up to here, you sell, and that's the only way I'm looking to get into a trade. If you want to do some sort of continuation, trade with this, the only way I would think it was possible would be to get on a very, very low time frame, which is fine. Everyone says that you're a degen if you trade lower time frames. Like the only reason we call people who trade lower time frames in crypto degens is because people who trade lower time frames in crypto are gambling, right? They're just complete strict gamblers. But if you're a trader, you can trade any time frame because it's all the same shit. It's just slightly less reliable on lower time frame. But I know high velocity traders who trade on lower time frames using order books and make fuckloads of money. So you don't have to be a degen if you trade lower time frames. I don't specifically trade lower time frames because that's not what where my strengths come out. But a lot of people think that because I'm trading lower time frames, it means I'm not a good trader. That's not actually strictly true because there's lots of people who trade very, very low time frames on very high velocity order book trading and make a lot of fucking money with a lot of resources. So it's not, it's not what time frame you're trading. If you're a trader, if you're a trader or a true trader, you can trade any time frame on any market, on any asset. That's when you come to a true trading ability. But, the reason 1 second degens, 1 seconds are pretty crazy, I can't lie. But there's guys who probably do that, but 1 second is getting pretty low. But the only reason degens are called degens in crypto is because 1 minute chart degens don't actually have any sort of prolonged experience or strategy they're sticking with. So they're just basically gambling, which is fine because it's fucking hilarious. Have a couple beers with your friends and blast some 1 minute charts. Like, why not? It's more fun than going to the casino. But that's why it's a degen called degening. If you want to trade, you have to have some big balls, of course. It's like poker. It's like anything. It's like starting a business. Max was a top bot on the old 80s film called The Black Hole. Fucking have no idea what you're on about. Well, man, I was going to mention my trading bot. But if you go to MDX Algo, actually, if you look at the trading bot on Bybit right now, it's absolutely killing it, guys. I can show you the entry it got because I can actually show you what the entry prices are here. Let me move that up a little bit. Sorry, legends. So this is where the bot bought. This is actually, you can just visualize where our bot buys and sells. And that's the last buy entry for our bot. So you can see that from the actual candle, it bought at exactly $21,043. You can look at it if you go on your Bybit account. So what I would say to do is go trading bot on mdxalgo.com. If you have Bybit, just do these steps. So go copy trading, type in MDX Algo, select copy trading. You can go and look at the backtested results on this. And yeah, phenomenal results. For anyone who's held for longer than 180 days, they're all in profit. The master trader account we've got on it is up. Because I don't actually use Bybit to trade. Obviously, I use my bot with my own systems. But the thing is with the bot, right, which we have, the master trader account has made $9, $10 profit, okay? That's on doing $20 trades. That's the max it does, is $20 trades. And in 180 days, it's made $9 profit. So you do the maths, legends. It's pretty fucking powerful. And it has a pretty good drawdown rate. So max drawdown, you're looking at around, I think last year, the max drawdown was, let me find out for you guys. So the max drawdown we had in 2020, it doesn't actually say it, does it? So we had profitability 52%, 520% growth profit in 2020. Where was the max losing trade was 5%. So yeah, max drawdown. It should say max drawdown, but I suppose we just made it, the team just made it more simple to understand. Only 5% was the biggest losing trade in 2020. Only 6.9% was the biggest losing trade, guys. 674 gross profit. The biggest losing trade was 6%. 22, that was a big bear market crash, so we had 7%. This so far this year, the biggest losing trade has been 5%. Gross profit 78%. Think about it, guys. All you got to do is have patience with these things. So go make a Bybit account because you get 0 trading fees. This is my Bybit account. I got like 240 in here at the moment. All you got to do, legends, is go and there's a link below my face. Deposit into Bybit with that specific link. You must use that link. If you use that link right now, you'll also be in with a chance of winning an iPhone as well. So Bybit are doing that thing, aren't they, for me? They're like, hello, do you want your team to win an iPhone, the MDX crew? So yeah, that's what it looks like. So basically, make a brand new account with the link below my face. Deposit $100 into the account, and then you will have a chance to win an iPhone 14 Pro Max. Also, guys, if you use my link, you get 0% on fees, trading fees. So make an account with Bybit, and then go and click on copy trading. Do these steps, and then you'll have pay no fees with the trading bot within Bybit, and you have a chance to win a fucking iPhone. And you get $30,000 when you sign up if you put in a deposit. Guys, what's happening? Like, okay, look, you can hate on these exchanges as much as you want in crypto because they're just trying to get customers through the door, but you just can't not think that that's a good deal. It's just impossible not. You can't scrutinize that. You can't say it's bad. You can't fault it. You can't fucking. You're living in denial if you don't think that's good. It's ridiculous. There's no other exchanges doing that. Most exchanges, like traditional brokers or those CFD exchanges, it's just like they'll probably double your money and it'll just be a scam because you won't be able to withdraw it. But you can see how the stop loss is rising as well, guys, on the automated system. So this now, because the stop loss has risen so quickly, like it's only going to lose off the top 5% of this trade. So getting in from here, it's going to be a very, very big win. It's up 27% right now, the bot. So it's probably, the likelihood is that 5% will get sliced off, because how can the bot know to sell the top? Like, if you really want to understand trading, just program trading bots, and then you look at how they trade when you backtested them and they're successful, and then you realize what it's all about, because an automated system can't lie. And you realize that this is not about timing tops and bottoms. Obviously, I learned this years ago. And also you got to remember as well, this bot only does like 50 trades in a year. It's like one a week, less than one a week in 2000. And that's because we started a little bit later. And also it loses more trades than it wins. So I think on this year, it only won 31% of the time. So yeah, it's crazy, only 30% of the trades are winning trades. But it made, so let's just have a look at this then. So this is the whole entire system. The whole entire trading bot it will only win 4 out of 6 trades, okay? It'll only win 4 out of 6. But it will make you 3,000 gross profit. Net profit 1.2. You can see it here. So you can learn a lot from just tracking bots, because bots can never sell the top and never buy the bottom. It's very, very difficult. But because they're set in a way, which we backtested it, this is a strategy that I've been using for almost a decade. Like, guys, I've told you this a million times. I've been using this trading strategy I've just programmed the trading strategy I used for 8 years into this. And then we have a very clever team, my CTO, who came in and basically backtested it and found out the perfect parameters for it. So it's my trading strategy encompassed with my CTO, who is a wizard, and he basically backtested it as far as he could and typed in the best parameters for it over many months or hours, just going through every single different type of iteration. And then we came to what the best scenario is for Bitcoin. It can change, it can evolve, but we don't think it's going to evolve for much, anytime soon. So you can see here that it never buys the bottom, it never buys the top. It loses more trades than it wins through is the trade profitable or not, but it makes 1,200%. So most people think, oh yeah, if I don't win 9 out of 10 trades, I'm not going to be profitable. Or someone thinks, oh, but I need to be trading on lower time frames many times and trying to pick the bottom and time the top. None of those fuckers make any money. The bot will just sit there and be like, see on the flippers, we don't listen to you, and just do its thing, and bang. I'll give you a good example actually of another buy, which was interesting. So this is a sell, And this is actually quite interesting. So it bought here and it sold here on this candle. That's a loss. Okay, that's a significant loss right there. Back down, sell, bought exactly the same area, up 27%. You can see here, bought here, up here, sold, took profit, bought here, made a loss. So it's because what you can see, guys, is look at these massive wins. It gets these huge wins and these small losses in the sideways, and then these huge wins, small losses, huge win, small loss. So it's very, very, very powerful. It goes against what everybody thinks. When you program a bot which is successful and profitable, you just understand what trading is really all about. What's the minimum amount to trade with the bot? I think the minimum is like $10. I think you can use 10 bucks. The maximum is 10,000. But honestly, it really is a no-brainer. I'm not just trying to fucking, just shill people into using my bot so I make money, because I actually told the Bybit team that I want 0% of the fees back. So a lot of people take 10%. I said I want 0%, and actually gets fed back into the system. So I don't want any of the money you pay for, profit sharing of it. None of that shit. The bot is there to be a product which you can use to get you into Bybit, to use Bybit. Use my bot because it makes you profitable. If you become more profitable, then you can eventually end up affording my software, etc. Then it's a win-win. Because obviously MDX algo is $60 a month. But yeah, it's right now it's these are the steps. I'll leave it on the screen for now. 15% when I signed up. Yeah, $15 from when I signed up. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's the way. Crypto billionaire, yeah. I don't care about winning or losing trades. I just take the trade if it lines up with my trading plan. Yeah, at the end of the day, just be completely robotic, no emotion involved. If it lines up with whatever your strategy is, you just click the green or red button. Yeah, the thing is with trading is, we've spoken about this a billion times, guys, and whatever, but like, any real long-term strategy you're playing, it really does need to be automated on some level. If you're high-velocity scalp trading, the best way to do is to automate it. Every single time frame I see, there is just a massive advantage to automating it. The really big wins and the really big life-changing moments, we could say, like the career-changing moments in trading, is when you bet big on something and almost kind of go against your own rules in a way. That's what defines amazing traders. Those big wins they got through potentially going against the grain. Similar to like whatever the big short, or buying Bitcoin very early when it was very risky. That's what defines these traders. And you see a lot of people who become successful. Well, they'll have like a defined set of rules where they'll trade an automated strategy with a percentage of their portfolio. They'll trade a smaller percentage of that portfolio on a more high risk, lower time frame, like maybe, getting into smaller charts on equity markets or crypto markets like altcoins. And then they'll have like a kind of like a general, investment portfolio as well. So it's usually those ones you kind of go against the grain on, where you really define it in terms of your big wins. At the end of the day, guys, the last trade I placed is, the last longs I've got, this is a big win for me. I don't usually post my P&L because I just don't really think like it's appropriate, really. I think it's fucking, people just try and show people the end goal and not the journey there. But this is a big one. We'll see how far it runs. But we'll see what happens, guys. At the end of the day, it's about those, it's a whole combination of different things you need to think about with trading, because it's not just like one thing where you just buy and sell and you have one strategy which works forever, because it evolves, it changes. And ultimately you need to break it down into 4 different quadrants. I call it the quadrants, you want to have your high risk stuff, your short to medium term swings, and then your long-term investments, and then kind of keep just cycling that over and over again, because otherwise you're going to have a lot of problems if you put all of your money on fucking high velocity scalp trading. It's so difficult to be really good at lower time frame, high velocity trading for a long period of time, because the problem is that you have to make so many decisions because you're in and out of the market so many times that inevitably at one point you're going to make a mistake. And that's where the problems arise, is when you've got to constantly make informed decisions for a very, very long period of time. You exhaust yourself mentally, you exhaust yourself financially if your edge isn't there, and you get to the point where you're eventually going to make a mistake. There's no human being which won't make a mistake, obviously, over that many trades each day. If you're doing 10, 20, 30 trades a day on high velocity, lower time frame stuff, eventually you're going to come to a point where you exhaust your resources of decisions, and then you're going to make a mistake. And then that's what really defines good traders from bad traders. I actually did a tweet about this. I'll read it to you. I'll read you a tweet, guys. Like I'm reading you a bedtime story. Let me read you a tweet, which I wrote the other day, leggies. Where is it? I think it was this one. So here's a great trading lesson, and this is something which we all have to fucking live with because it's the reality of the situation. You know, sometimes your ideas can be generally correct. The idea you have in your mind of what the trading structure is or what you think is going to happen can be generally correct, but your entries are slightly off. Trading is not an exact science. You really need to come to terms with this early on. The ability to stay calm and produce the next trade separately, or produce the next trade separately from the previous trade, obviously with a different mindset, but being able to produce the next trade well, I didn't put this in this text here, but the ability to be able to produce the next trade well without the last trade affecting you, that's what separates good traders from bad traders. In this case, I managed to get my longs in at 19,644 after getting stopped out on the first setup. I hope this brought you some value. So like the idea of that kind of there, it's exposing the pain point in most traders. It's exposing the situation which gets most traders wrecked. And that's the transition between something. So like whether you're you think something's going to happen, you buy support and you get stopped out, and then you're like, oh fuck, I got stopped out, but I still think it's going to happen. You buy again, stopped out again, buy again, stopped out again. You start over trading it because you're trying to win the money back. The ability to get stopped out and just go, that was it, that's my stop. I had a defined set of risk parameters, that's my stop loss, move on to the next trade. The ability to do that calmly and lose money and then calmly go, that was my stop, I'm not getting in again, that's my rule, and then waiting for the next significant support region to come down, emulate exactly the same trade again at $20,000 like I did, and then boom, we're at 20-7. So like that is the ability there to not, because you guys watched it on stream, you watched me get stop out on stream, and I went back and rebought. My trades are live. So that's kind of what we're saying. Another thing I want to mention as well with the high velocity side of it is like, the high velocity side is this, right? That because you have to make so many decisions for such a long period of time on such a small time scale, the problem is that scenario I went through on a higher time frame just happens more and more often. So you're going to have the ability to do that for a very long time, make very, very good decisions, to be very calm and collected and disciplined. It's very difficult for most people to do that. That's why automating at some level is good, where you have a percentage of your portfolio automated, so it's going to do whatever you program it to do regardless, automated strategy, and then have your side as well, just in case the market dynamic changes or the market environment changes and it's suddenly going to a swinging market and you want to cut the automation, take that off, then you're in a swing anyway from your other side, because it's much easier for a human being to identify the transition between a trend or, say, a range and a trend. So much easier for a human being to understand that with the resources we have available to us as retail traders, but it's much more easy for a human being to identify the difference between when a market's going in from a range to a trend or a trend into a range. More difficult for an algorithm to do that. So have some algorithm trading and have some and then you're in a winning place. We've got some interesting questions here. I'll answer them as well. I'm enjoying it. I'm in a bit of a weird mood tonight though. I fucking haven't really left the seat all day. I've been working. A bit cabin fevered. Do you make connections with other crypto YouTubers? Not really, man. I don't really speak to much. I do speak to some other crypto YouTubers, in terms of like for other stuff, like events and stuff like that. But I don't speak to other crypto YouTubers about trading because most other crypto YouTubers are not traders. They have never done any real trading. They've never really been in the trenches. Yes, to a degree, you could say that they are trading. They're trying to trade, but they're not trading on a meaningful level. They're not professional traders. They haven't been profitable in trading for any prolonged period of time. Most of their revenue comes from other sides, from other things. So I know them when I speak to them. A lot of them are good people. They've done well in their businesses or whatever they do, like websites and affiliates and platforms. So I speak to them about stuff, but I don't speak to them about trading, because what the fuck am I going to learn from them? You know, I do know a few good guys in crypto who are traders. Like, I like Sammy Loyal. You know, he's a younger guy. He's got good content. Sammy. Honestly, there's no other trader I watch. I don't watch any. I'll see Crypto's content and the Moon's content, but not for trading. I'm not trying to look at him for what's his analysis. I'm just seeing what he's doing, you know, because a lot of people are doing stuff. Tone Vase is a complete joke. I don't like Tone Vase. He's a joke. A lot of people lie in crypto as well. The problem is like, okay, here are the main lies. The main lie is that a lot of the guys don't trade. A lot of the guys try and use things in their allocate or their arsenal of things they've done in the past to make them sound like they are better traders. For instance, Tone Vase says that I used to be working on Wall Street. So, who the fuck, like what? Like, what does that even mean? Like, you can still be a shit trader on Wall Street. Also, there's another guy, I can't remember his name, it's like Crown or something. Crypto Cave. Something like that. Crypto Cave, I think it is. I've watched his content as well. It's popped up on my feed. Again, he bangs on about being a market maker. It's like, so? Like, market makers aren't traders all of the time. Like, market makers and liquidity providers are there to do a job. Their job is just to fill both sides of the book. They're not directional half the time. Most of them are just employed under a contract to facilitate liquidity. That's their mandate. They're not traders, most of these market makers. Most market makers are not traders. Everyone thinks that, like, oh my God, but the market maker's controlling it. They can manipulate the market for what they want it to do. But most of these guys aren't traders. They're just very good at maths, most of them. And they're very good at quant. And they're very good at understanding that side of the technical side. So we have people using that they used to be a market maker as a reason for being a good trader. Massive red flag. That's bollocks. Got people saying that they used to walk on Wall Street, which makes them a better trader. Bullshit. Most bad traders are on Wall Street. You got people saying that they used to do this and do that and using all these crazy things to make them sound good in crypto. So 99% of people in crypto who are trying to put forward this crypto trading lifestyle, it's all bollocks, of course. We know that from the beginning. The only person I really watch from time to time is Sammy Loyal, because he's honest. You know, he's honest. He tells people when he loses. He tells people when he wins. He asks me questions which are, I understand that he is actually learning and he actually is thinking about trading, because he'll ask questions like, I've had a really bad drawdown recently. What's the solution? What do you think I should do if I had this problem? Should I quit trading or should I keep going on this strategy? So he's asking me questions which I understand, which are relevant. Most of these other guys, I'm not talking about fucking trading. I'm a market maker, so, you know, I'm a better trader than you. What, bro? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, market makers aren't traders. They haven't got direction most of the time. They're just liquidity providers. It's like saying that, I don't know. It's like saying, like, you were a medic in the army or something, and now you're better at doing something than someone else in the real world, like a normal medic in a hospital. It's like, no. You can still be a shit medic in the fucking army. Like, you could be a better medic in just normal hospitals. So there's a lot of bullshit flying around. I don't connect with most of them on a trading level, but I do connect with quite a lot of the guys on like a business level and like collaborations and events, because they're not bad people. Like, none of these guys are bad people. They're all actually done very well for themselves, and hats off to them for what they've done. But it's not about, a lot of it's not about trading. A lot of it's about affiliate marketing and businesses, and that's fine, because that's the end goal anyway for most of these things. Anyway, I'm rambling on, guys. Sorry about rambling about that. Fucking, if you like the ramble, hit the like button. Okay, so this guy says, I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused. You mentioned earlier that you don't benefit from us using your trading bot. Could you please explain me again what the purpose is of promoting it? So I'll be completely honest with you. Bybit, right? I'll show you right now. Bybit, they try and make it so the master trader gets 10% of the profit made. Okay. I've asked them multiple times, I don't want to take the 10%, because I would rather that the traders use my trading bot get all of the profit. because we have a trading application coming which will allow that anyway. So we're in discussions. We've got this sorted out. And what we're going to be doing is the 10% which I get will be fed back into the community. So it'll be fed back into their profits. So this is going to happen over the next few months. There's never been anyone who's asked this. We've only had the trading bot for 180 days. And ultimately, it's only done like, we only have about 100,000 AUM. So types, right? There's the part where it's like, they want me to take money from people's profit using the bot. I don't want that money. No fucking chance. The other side of it, though, is that I do get rewarded by Bybit for bringing customers. They are my main channel sponsor. So Bybit literally is my top sponsor of the channel. So they will literally pay me for customers to bring to the platform. Completely honest and open. Like, that's how these things work. If you're sponsored by a company, they allow the content to be better because they pay me for stuff, right? So Bybit's the main channel sponsor. So I do really like Bybit. I've actually been with Bybit since 2019. I was one of the first people to move from BitMEX to Bybit. And they have a good exchange. So, like, there's no problem with that. It's like, an athlete being sponsored by Red Bull or something. Like, it's just the same fucking thing, but in the trading world. But BitGet, I'm actually going to drop. I'm not going to use BitGet anymore. I'm not happy with a few things I've heard about their company, actually. I won't disclose anything now because I don't know if it's 100% true, but I will give you an idea. And I think, I don't know, BitGet's good. And I'm not saying BitGet's going to go to zero or anything. I'm just saying that the way they run their business is not at the level of Bybit. So I'm actually going to move away from BitGet. And I'm going to use a different exchange, I think. But at the moment, I'm not trying to like FUD anybody with BitGet, like, oh my God, it's going to fail. It's still a very well-capitalized company. It's massive in China. It's not going to go to zero or anything. But the way they run their business isn't as good as Bybit. I'm just telling you the truth. And then I'm going to use a different partner for copy trading as well. But Bybit's very, very good at copy trading. I do really like their system. I actually know the CEO personally as well, so it's pretty interesting. But I'm telling you the complete truth. If your bot is a winner, why should you sell for other guys' competition with your bot? MDX bot against MDX bot. If your bot is winner, why should you sell for other guys' competition with your bot? MDX bot against MDX bot. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by that, mate. The ultimate, the thing is, right, with the trading bot, guys, is that the reason that people don't make any money with the trading bots is because this bot, you read it on Bybit, is defined as a medium to long-term strategy. So if I go on my copy trading, I think you can probably see here MDX. I'll find it. This is how you get to it. So this is what we're at now, right? So you can see here, guys, that in the description, this is an automated trading bot developed by MDX Algo. This fully back-tested automation strategy is designed to beat the BTC USDT trading pair over medium to long-term timeframes. We've only been trading for 180 days. So, like, this isn't even a medium to long-term timeframe, the amount of time it's been trading. If you look here, followers P&L is not profited right now because people don't stick in with a strategy long-term. They see it lose money on one trade and they exit, and then they try and re-enter on their own. But you can see here the master's P&L is $9.2, okay? And the reason being it's not a big number is because I obviously use my own trading strategies. I have my own systems to trade my bot, right? I don't need to use Bybit to trade my bot and then pay fees to myself. That doesn't make any sense. So you got to remember that this is 9.25 plus, right? And the bot, when it trades from our system directly to, then you can see it on TradingView, when it does it when it comes from, I'm not the CTO by the way, but when it directly comes from our bot to Bybit, it only does $20 trades. Only ever $20. So it's $9.2. It's done a crazy, crazy game because it's doing such small trades. It's pretty much done 40, 50% on mine. But this is the thing which will be zero. 10% profit sharing. I don't want that. I don't want to do 10%. I don't want to take 10% of your money. I want you to have all of the money. So what we're doing is we're going to have a system where that money is fed back into the system and then it will increase everybody's amounts. It'll go through and be like, give back the 10% to everybody. And that's already in process right now. This is the trading bot there, you can see. Very interesting. Total trades, it's had 13 winning trades, 21 losing trades. Still made, because obviously I've been in this from the beginning, so it still made me money. And yeah, it's really interesting, guys, because you can learn a lot from bots because this trading bot specifically, medium to long term time frame, it's not about scalping lower time frames. It's medium to long term. So if you stick in medium to long term, you'll make money. That's how it works. Anyway, I'm missing loads of things at the bottom. Thoughts about, oh god, Balagist bet. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is, brother. You gave me $10 as well. Devin Van Welgren. Thoughts about you? So we got stuff about crypto face. Oh, guys, and also I want to make this very clear as well about a lot of these other crypto guys. Okay. This is something which you should know, and this is very, very important to know about these crypto YouTubers. Is that, look, when you see someone winning a big trade on Bybit, the whole thing about showing P&L is actually bollocks. It doesn't mean anything. It's all a lie. The only reason I'm showing this trade is because this is quite a significant trade. I never really show P&L, but this is quite a significant trade. I've spoken about the position. I've said a lot about it, so I've shown the P&L, okay? But the problem is, guys, and everyone knows that it's directional. I am directional trading. The problem is, most of these other guys, these YouTubers and stuff who are in crypto, they understand the very simple fact that you can have two exchanges with the same amount of money in it. You can long on one exchange and short on the other exchange from any price. And in essence, all you're doing is you're just moving money from one side to the other because there's no loss. So if you go 100x, if you go fucking $100,000, 100x long on Bybit, and then you go on another account, 100x short on Bybit, $100, whatever, there's no actual fucking money being made or lost on any trade. So you just go long and you do exactly the same short on another exchange. And then that means that people, like influencers, what they can do is they can just do every single position they think there's going to be an up or down. They just do both sides of the books. So they've got positions on, but they've got no actual, the exposure is there, right? They've got two positions, but the exposure is zero. There's no risk because they're just hedging against each other. So that's what most people do. That's what Crypto Face does. That's what all the guys do. That's what they do. They'll just basically just go on two different exchanges, buy and sell exactly the same price, and they'll show the winner. That's why all crypto YouTubers do is they only show the winners. They only show the winners. It's fucking bullshit. There aren't. The more they just show winners, the more obvious it is that it's a scam. Yeah, Bybit does not do KYC. No, you don't have to do KYC. So I think you just have to put like your email address in. I wouldn't even put your phone number in, but I think you can still withdraw like 500k a day. How long you will be live, Legend? I'm just chilling, man. I'm just answering your questions. I'm just answering some cues. Like, it's been a nice... I want something to happen. That martini guy had a $5 trade, lol. Yeah. Yeah, it's you know, this is the game. But it's fine. Like I would say as well, so BitGet will force. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, Bybit doesn't do KYC. Like, I highly recommend, guys. There's a few different things. Obviously, I'm just shilling it again, but like, I'm being completely fucking honest. Like, it's a ridiculous deal. All you got to do is just create an account. You know, go on my go and do this basically. So make a new account with Bybit, deposit $100, and then post the UID number here. That means you have a chance to win an iPhone straight away. No one's really going to do this, so it's going to be a high possibility that you win. They also give you 0 trading fees when you sign up and that $30,000 stuff. So just use this and then go and put the money into my trading bot. I literally, it's an amazing idea. It's not financial advice. If I was you, if I was me, which I am me, if I was you, I'll be doing that 100%. $100 in, MDX algo, put it in the trading bot. You're going to make more money. Hey, presto. I get paid from Bybit. You get $100 for free. You have a chance to win an iPhone from Bybit. I'm not giving you the iPhone. Bybit's giving it. See on the flippers. And then you get $30,000. 0 fees for a month. You get 0 fees for a month. So no trading fees, leggies. Like, what the fuck? I can't not think it's a good deal. Macro TA, okay, fair. I'll stop hammering you with the shills to Bybit, but It is pretty good. The banks are completely done. The good thing about Bybit is they're in a regulation zone where they're kind of like outside of the box in terms of regulation. But at the end of the day, you know, Bybit's doing it how it should be. You shouldn't have to KYC to do perpetual contracts if it's zero sum in terms of what you put in is what you lose. If you have the ability to go into real margin, and real margin means that you can use collateral to increase or decrease your liquidation or your stop loss, then you need some KYC, because obviously you're going to be going into debt with, you know, a true trading account, you know, a brokerage account where you have to, like, you can actually go into debt against your positions and use collateral to like back them up, you know, and go into negative equity. That's fine for KYC, because then the person's got to know what the fuck's going on. Because if you just run off and don't fucking, you know, but not with Bybit. There shouldn't be any KYC. What you put in is what you got. Why do you need KYC? It's ridiculous. Yeah, they don't do KYC. They won't do KYC. If you're in the UK, you're allowed to trade on the UK now, actually. But what I would do is just use an email address, use a VPN. No one can track you for shit. That's what I do. Just use an email address, use a VPN. Just VPN yourself to Cyprus. Like, Cyprus is cool with everything. Or VPN yourself to Portugal. Or VPN yourself to fucking somewhere in, like, Luxembourg, which just don't even think about it. Just get a VPN, get Bybit, you're living the dream. And get your free iPhone, legends. You need a free iPhone out here. This guy's doing quite nice. So what is this? My MDX trading bot returns this year. So we got, remember that one. So this guy's got on his trading bot. So this is the people in the group, guys. Oh, that's the quick scalp trade. So we've got this guy, Trader Cans. This is him using the trading bot. So he's made $361. Legend. Because this guy here is, you know, Trader. I actually know Trader Cans. So he's in the groups. I like his shit. The reason he's made this money is because he's had the ability to be patient. And that's why he's made money with the trading bot. So he's made $361, 30% up. This legend here has made $10,000, 139%. MDX trading bot returns this year. Bang. This is Moniel, 720. This guy's got 666 on his trade here. This is the VIP group, guys. So this is all the legends here. These are the core community doing their shit. And you can get access to this. We have events as well. So at the moment, we've got risk management starting in 25 minutes. Risk management starts in 25 minutes. So you will see 29 people. We've got 30 people attending this. So in 25 minutes, this will start. And you'll be able to see it start because it'll be the voice channels. I'll stick around. Or maybe just not do it before it starts. And then this is the VIP group. So if you want to get the VIP group, guys, just go to mdxalgo.com and get a subscription. It's like $60 a month, and then you'll get access to everything. And yeah, we do these live sessions where you can we have like coaches which come in. So we have Trader Kieran, who's a professional long-term. He's been trading for a long time, done some incredible shit actually in terms of the calls in our group. We got this is a new coach we got coming in on Sunday, and he's going to be interesting to see what he has to say. But all professional coaches, paid. I'm paying them out of my fucking own money, legends. Straight from the company to the coaches. At the moment, I'm pretty much cycling every single bit of profit back into the company for, you know, value add shit. And the bot we got running, we got the indicators as well, obviously. We got the indicators which you can use to help you trade. So the indicators are different to the bot. There's a big differentiation there. Why I'm not trading on... that's why I'm not trading on Bybit anymore. You should trade on Bybit, honestly. It's one of the best exchanges, probably going forward in crypto, if crypto grows, if not the world. So I think it's going to do very, very well, Bybit, in the long term. I know the CEO personally. I speak to him about his plans and stuff. Heard that some dudes got their accounts closed and BitGet forced them to KYC. So here's the thing, guys. It's impossible for Bybit, if you just use an email address, or anyone or any government ever, to close your account. Okay, it's impossible if you just use an email address. Sometimes if you use a phone number, it can be problems, because if you have a phone number which is from a jurisdiction like America, then you can have issues. So what you have to do, guys, you have to only... What's going on here? We're getting some buys coming in. You have to only use Bybit with just an email address. Also, Femex is good as well. But I would say Bybit's better than Femex because of liquidity. Femex is very good for altcoins, though. So if you're using Femex, great exchange as well. But not as good as Bybit. You can get some cool stuff with Bybit as well. Let me just check, actually. They've got lots of sales coming in there as well. So if you go to trade, that's it. Yeah, you go to trade, you can see these are the exchanges I use. So Bybit, BitGet, Femex, and PrimeXBT. So you can see the reason I use them. And then NEXO for yield in terms of long-term yield. But if you come to mdxalgo.com, I'll post this in the thing, and then just click trade. They're the exchanges I use. Obviously, if you use the links, guys, it helps the channel. You know that. You're all legends for using my links. It's just, I couldn't thank you guys more. But all of these exchanges I actually use, except BitGet, who I am going to be moving away from, but they're still a good exchange, but I'm going to be moving away from them myself. So let me just mention with Bybit. If you create an account with Bybit, guys, you have to make sure you only use an email address, okay? Only use an email address, and then there's nothing they can do, because there's no way of knowing where an email address is. If you want to be really, really clever, use a privacy email, like I just said, and then use a VPN, because if you use a VPN and a privacy email, then guess what? There's just like, well, you're good. So I'd get Surfshark. I have an article actually written about this. I have Surfshark. I should probably actually integrate into this, the best VPN. But there's a very good VPN I use called Surfshark. I actually have a video about it on my YouTube channel. So you can go check it out. If you just type in MDX, type in MDX VPN into YouTube. Type in MDX best VPN to trade on Bybit. I actually have a whole video. I have a whole video about this. You can go watch it. Yeah. My name, Max, don't pay tax. That's my name, brother. Just chilling out here with you legends. Yeah, so some of the exchanges have their own trading bots, but they're not going to perform anything like MDX Algo, because this is designed exactly the way I want it, and I've been trading for like the best part of a decade. So, you know, this trading bot's been very, very, very profitable. And also, you don't have to rely on having all your money in the exchange all the time. So when we have our application, you're going to be able to do it from your own computer. But the trading bot we use on MDX Algo, this is a very, very, very good bot. It's using, you know, tried and tested, traditional, you know, good, honest trading strategies, which have been working for many, many decades, or maybe even hundreds of years. Investing Credit Suisse, look very stable, very safe. Nice. Those legends got wrecked. So it looks like Bitcoin wants to go to 30K, leggies. What a nice number, eh? Nice little 30,000. We're just going to sit here together, guys. You know, we're going to sit here as a community. We've got 300 people in here. We're all sitting here as a happy family, happy community. Tell me where you're watching from as well, actually. I'd like to know. Where are you watching from, legends? But we're happy family, happy community. This is the MDX community. Obviously, we're just chilling out. I've got my chilled shirt on today. I've got my pineapple shirt on today. We've got Cyprus, Wales, Sweden, Singapore from Jordan Wong. Jordan Wong from Singapore. Max Onel, the big UK. What's going on, legends? We've got Romania. I'm going to be actually in Romania soon. I'm going to Romania on the 25th, I think. No, 15th. For a tattoo thing. UK in the Midlands. What's cracking, man? Denmark, South Africa. Latvia. What's going on, man? Austin, Texas. Love Texas. They're actually partnering up with El Salvador to create the... what was it again? Can't remember. It was like a Bitcoin embassy or something. UK. What's going on? UK East Anglia. East Anglia. Yeah, I know that. North Yorkshire. How you doing, sir? South Africa. North Korea. Fucking hell, legend. Be careful, mate. Make sure that VPN don't go wrong. Hit the kill switch. Otherwise, they might hit your kill switch, sir. What are you doing in Romania? Yeah, I'm going to go free top G. I'm going to go free top G. That's the plan. Land in Romania, get my team. We're going to go batter down that fucking prison and free top G. And I'm going to die trying. Yeah, it is crazy how it's all happened with him, you know, because there are so much worse. There are far worse people in the world who they could be going after. There are far worse people in the world. Obviously, it remains to be seen whether he gets proven innocent or guilty. If he is guilty, then hats off to them. You know, well done. You caught the guy in the act and you got him locked away for 160 days before you even proved him guilty. Hats off to you if he's guilty. I highly doubt he is guilty. And even if he is guilty, he still shouldn't be in fucking prison for 160 days before he gets proven guilty. I thought we lived in a world which was innocent before proven guilty, sir. It should be innocent before, bro. I can't even speak tonight. I've been sitting on my computer for too long. I've been here for hours. It should be innocent until proven guilty. Oh, shit, son. We're going up. My positions are going to look mental, dude. My guys, my positions... I've literally only sold 20% of that long. Here we go. It's just absolutely great to watch. And I'm watching it on this time frame. I should be watching it on this time frame, leggies. We're having a little watch party. Yeah, let's go. That was a nice ascending formation as well. You can see here, nice and clear. First hit, deviated, resistance, higher low, babong, bada bing. Oh, wow. It's absolutely going for it. So let's do some, let's trade together, legends. Let's get on these lower degen time frames and really start fucking around. Yes. So this is actually a really nice, I used to do this. I actually did this on the 5-minute. In crypto, when I first started crypto, I did this for 9 months every day. I did this every day for 9 months. Like, I don't think I actually didn't do it. I think it was every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every single day I traded the market on lower time frames and Bitcoin in the beginning. I traded gold in 2000 that was 2016. So obviously before that, 2014, 15, it was equity and FX. Wow. And then crypto came in. That bull market, I was just fucking on the lowers, just scalping. I probably learned more in that year than I've ever done in history, for sure. And I fucking was white-skinned. I was cycling down to the shop just before it closed, bought a whole load of shit, like energy drinks. I was buying just like pizzas on deal. You know, just grabbing anything I could and just getting back on the charts for like literally 9 months. You can ask my friends who I live with. I lived in my mate's basement, basically. And that time period was, I remember it so well, but it was so important that I did that. It was so important that I did that. Because if you lock yourself in a room for 9 months and trade lower time frames on a volatile asset like Bitcoin, you fucking learn. I don't give a shit even if you've been trading for 20 years. Even if you've been trading for 20 years and you do that, you will come out the other end knowing more shit about yourself, about your strategy, about what works, market dynamics, pattern recognition. Also, your eyes go square, so you learn about anatomy. It's crazy shit. 9 months, guys, literally every day. Didn't stop that bull market, that first 2016-17 bull market. And then I kind of made a bit from some bigger medium-term swing plays and then kind of like jumped out a few time frames. And this was probably 2000. It's fucking it's 2023, man. I'm 30 years old, legends, now. Back then I was 21. Not 21. I was 24. But you can, and also it is an age thing. It is an age thing. It really is an age thing. This bearish divergence must be really kicking off now, yeah. So we got a lot of bearish divergence playing out right now on the oscillators on the higher time frames. Always good to zip out to the higher time frames. Coming back down to act as support now. Let's see if we get support. Almost at the target of 30,000, eh? Hit that like button, guys, when you're in here as well. Back at support now. Typical. I want 20k BTC again. Well, that's what they all say before the bull market say. RIP Super Sausage. Oh, you guys are legends. Okay, guys, so if you want to join the competition, all you got to do is come and like, retweet, and comment on this tweet here, okay? All you got to do is come to this tweet. We're going to give away MDX Algo. 3 MDX Algo accounts are going. Guys, post your P&L in the... Sato got wrecked. Oh, God, he got wrecked again, did he? So this is the VIP group, guys, where all the legends are. Look at these. Look at this P&L. MDX. This guy's made 10k on the MDX trading bot, legends. These guys are happy fucking customers. MDX trading bot. Killing it. You got to get the MDX trading bot, guys, and hold it for a long time. Don't be a scrub and sell after 5 fucking minutes. You need to be long-term when it's a medium to long-term trading strategy. Don't just come into it, see it lose a trade, and then jump. Don't do that if it says in the description of the trading... Christ. If it says in the description of the trading bot... Oh, it's not even on here, but yeah, it does. Medium to long-term time frames, sir. Medium to long-term time frames is 6 months to a year is a medium-term time frame. Over a year is a long-term. You look much younger at 20. I look older. Maybe we need more sun. It is definitely the sun helps. Trust me. You need to, I know it's hard in some countries, but you need to go outside and get like 20 to 30 minutes of sun a day. Like just to get it on your face. Otherwise, you start feeling weird. Right, we're getting back to support, legends. Up and down. This is why you don't breakout trade. A beautiful example here, a beautiful scenario here why you don't breakout trade. What you do, though, is you buy the prior resistance zone as support. Lovely jubbly. I love the lower time frames because you can basically see what Bitcoin does in like hyper cycles and like bull and bear cycles. So you see here, rally. This actually looks like the Bitcoin, you know, that looks like the Bitcoin previous fucking bear market we just had. So yeah, and don't do these fucking don't do, guys, this. Don't be the guy who waits here and buys here. Oh, no, I got stopped. Okay, buy again. Oh, I got stopped. Oh, then I got my trade. Woohoo, I'm in profit. I made break even because I got stopped twice, and then see on the flippers. And then you're at a loss. You're like, you know what? The whole day was wasted. Fuck my life. What you really want to be doing is you want to be waiting for the expansion. This is the... Obviously, it deviated from the support here. And then you have the bullish deviation of the high. So it's gone from here, the resistance, and popped off. When it comes up, come back down. What you do is you buy the prior areas of resistance, which act now as support because prior resistance turns support. You buy here, get another move. Oh. And then you're in from here. Not here. Love it. So I still think this has got some juice. Just a nice little up and down. He literally got... so I think Sato is just constantly trying to short into this. I haven't actually seen the videos, but looking by what I'm hearing, it looks to me like he's just doing the typical bullshit trading where you just constantly try and short into an uptrending market. And he's just one of the statistics. Like you see here, like everyone's short. Like the market is net short. So we got on the 5 minutes even more ridiculous. Like what? 56% short on Binance on the 5 minute. Like the market's not going to give people what they want, guys. It's not going to go down if everybody's short. It's very, very unlikely. So this Sato guy, he's just trying to short into an uptrending market. Like this is just like the most fucking elementary shit in the world. Like what are you doing? He's just trying to catch the pump on the way. He's trying to short the pump. It's so much more difficult to catch shorts like that because markets build up when they go up. They slowly grind up through greed and then they dive down in one candle through fear. I've actually got a video. If you type in if you type into YouTube on another screen or something, if you type in MDX explains market cycles, watch that video, because you learn a lot from just how market cycles work. So like fear takes longer than greed. So if you're always trying to short an emotion which takes a long time to build up, if you're always trying to short into an uptrending market, what you're doing is you're in essence trying to pick a needle in the haystack, because the market's not going to, you know, slowly begin to go down. What it's going to do is going to keep going up and up and up and up. You're going to keep going underwater and underwater. Stop. And then when it gets to the top, it suddenly shoots all the way down. But by that time, you've lost all your money because you ain't got anything left at the top because you've been stopped out so many times. You've got to go with it. Yeah, well, I'm looking for this zone here to get tagged up. Yeah, okay, well, you know, DCA is, you know, obviously great, but the thing is about DCA, I've been DCAing ever since we broke 35,000, because in my opinion, that was when we're getting into a good, you know, fair value, and then into decent value at the lows because of the CBBI. I'm a CBBI guy, guys. Remember that? I'm a CBBI guy. I look at the CBBI because I'm high. So as soon as we got like down here on the CBBI, I was beginning to buy. You can see it correlates very nicely with $48,000. As soon as we lost this, came below 50. The CBBI is okay. Look, I don't have to bore you to death with fucking what you have to do, like with DCA. DCA is really simple. Okay, so this is what I do. If you want to do exactly what I do it, because I don't see any reason why you would do anything else. Go on the CBBI, colintalkscrypto.com, CBBI. Just type in CBBI into Google, you'll find it. And use this indicator. I obviously have explained it a trillion times. It's an incredibly good indicator. It's very, very, very good. It's got 11 indicators in one index. I think the CBBI has actually bottomed now. So I think we are on the jolly way towards the next bull market. We haven't got the bull market yet because we need to go through the sideways crap. But you know, the CBBI, just use that for DCA. If you're below 20 on the CBBI, you're DCAing. So I've been DCAing since we broke 35, okay? But, you know, it's all about frickin', yeah, DCA is long-term strategy. So I can, I don't have to bore you to death. You have these people doing YouTube videos about DCA for 25 minutes. It's like, what? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Just buy every day, every week, every month, depending on what you want to do. I actually think the best way to do it is to buy every day, but some people haven't got that in there. They haven't got that in their life. They can't just go on their computer every day. Maybe they're at work, maybe they're traveling, whatever. So I would say buy every day or buy every week and just buy a certain amount. Say you have $100,000. Just buy $1,000 every day for 100 days during the bear market. And you're just basically, like I say before, you're a fly on the back of a horse. You can't dictate the journey with that kind of money. You can't manipulate the market with 100K. So what you might as well do is you might as well slowly just buy every day and just go on a journey with the horse. The horse is going to do what it's going to do. You just buy and just basically get the best deal you could. If you're at the average, you're just averaging yourself in. You just get the best average. So you're kind of mitigating risk. Of course, people prefer blockchain over banks. The banks are a scam. Centralized scam. You know, the end of the day, I've said from the beginning, why rely on a bank to secure your wealth and your money? And I don't even look at money as being currency, but why do you rely on a bank to keep your money safe when you can rely on the blockchain right now, which is the most secure fucking thing ever known to creation? Right, guys, I'm going to do the giveaway in a minute. So there's a few more people who've come into this chat. All you got to do to join the giveaway is go and do the shit on this tweet. Go and do a shit on this tweet. That sounds amazing. Just go and like it, retweet it, and comment on it. Also, guys, right now, you can win a fucking iPhone really easily. Not many people are going to do this. So go to my Twitter and do this tweet. Scroll down and do this tweet because you can win an iPhone. And it's really simple. Just deposit $100 into a new Bybit account. Put the UID number in there. And, guys, you also get 0% on fees as well. 0% on trading fees. And then you can use my trading bot and become financially independent if you can. In your soul. If you can hold for longer than one day. Now, try and hold it for longer than 180 days. 180 days is good. You're not. You will be profitable after 180 days, very likely, and I will vouch for that. It's very, very likely you will be profitable in 180 days. It's not guaranteed. It's not financial advice. That's just what I'm doing. Free MDX algo. Yeah, exactly, bro. Do you ever attend the strip club to celebrate your wins? I do not. I just have better things to do than the strip club. It's just you're just degenning and simping for women for money, even though they hate you. I'm not really up for that. One reason to rely on the bank is because it's insured, at least in the UK. Yeah, but if you really think about the ramifications of a government insuring the bank, then you really begin to believe that actually maybe you should take some responsibility for yourself and not rely on insurance from the government for your bank. Because the more you rely on the government to insure things, the more into debt the government needs to go. You can't actually insure anything. Like, it's not a real thing. Like, it doesn't actually make any sense. It shouldn't even be a thing, insurance in general. Because at the end of the day, if you're a private company and you're insuring someone for medical bills, then fine. But that's a private entity coordinating with another private entity. If you rely on the government to insure the banks, it's like you're not even insured because the net outcome of the country goes down because of it. Because then banks have the ability to go into crazy leverage or do things that they wouldn't do if they weren't insured. That means there is no failure for them. They can't fail if they're insured. Everyone's insured. Fuck it. The government will bail them out. So it means you create a bad culture within the banking system, and also who picks up the bill? It's the taxpayer. So at the end of the day, there is no free shit. The insurance just makes everything worse. It's better if you let the bank go bust, and then everybody loses their money. Everybody gets hurt. And then everybody does more due diligence on the next bank they use. If people did more due diligence on the banks they use, the banks would have to get better. Because it means that more people would say, no, I'm not going to use you because of this. And banks would struggle to get money from people. If banks struggle to get money from people, the best bank wins. So then you have a good demand, or you could have a good what's the word for it? You could have a good dynamic there for good integral businesses being built. The government shouldn't be involved with any of this shit. The government shouldn't be involved with anything in the economy in any way. It's absolutely ridiculous. They are fucking the world up by them trying to create policies which make everyone feel better. Oh no, but SVB can't fail. We are now going. The government are now going to come in and bail out a private company from failing, which is insolvent. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why is the government determining which companies can live and fight? Like, why is the government determining which companies deserve to live and which companies deserve to die? I know it's going to be painful for people if everyone lost their money, but guess what? In the long term, it's going to be very, very net positive for society. Because if everyone loses their money, then a better bank comes along, which is more efficient, picks up the bill, takes the debt on, makes the investors whole, or makes the uninsured creditors whole, and then a new company comes along. But oh no, we're going to keep a bad company which did naughty things and keep them alive because, it's going to be bad for the systemic banking system. That's why we have to get off the systemic banking system, because they're too big to fail. It's a load of bollocks. It's absolute fucking. It's basically. It's fascist. It's almost communist, because the government don't. It's fascist, but it's almost communist. Communism would be that the government just owned the bank, but fascist is when the government is in bed with the company. So it's a fascist thing. Janet Yellen is fascist. That's her fucking definition. Because she thinks that she, on the whim of her feelings, can play God in the economy. It's really, really bad. It's really, really bad. It's net negative for most individuals in the economy in America and the UK. Those are the ones I can specifically vouch for. But it's net negative for those economies. The only good thing is that it's going to be probably quite good for people who own assets with a fixed or scarce supply, because ultimately governments are going to have to go into more debt to bail out bigger banks. And that means they're going to have to go into more debt, which means they have to create more fake monopoly money out of thin air called the Bank of England and the Federal Reserve. See you on the flippers. My guy. How's it, man? I'm good, bro. I'm good, Kelly. How you doing, brother? Oh, yeah, that was Kelly from the frickin'... You know, we did the that Twitter space. We should do another one, man. I actually did enjoy it. Twitter space has kind of come and go in my life, you know? Like, 1 minute, suddenly they're all popping off on Twitter. Everyone's like, whoa. And there's like 1,000, 5,000 people listening. And the next minute, it's just gone ghost. And I'm like, you know what? Shall I do one once a week or not? We should do it. We should do one, though. They are quite interesting. I like the way you could just sit there in your boxer pants and no one knows what you're doing. You're just chatting shit. You could just be sitting on the toilet for all anyone knows. I was on one with what's his face? Sheldon, and I was literally sitting in a restaurant in fucking the Maldives. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the mints and stuff. BitLab is crap. Long live MDX Algo, of course, legends. Look at these gains people are making. This guy's up $10,000 on the MDX Algo. Using MDX Algo, the bot, the trading bot. Go to mdxalgo.com, use the fucking trader. He's up 10K, 361K. Me and my team have built an automated system that takes money from degens and puts it in your pocket. Because guess what? The bot is designed on a medium to long-term time frame using traditional fucking trading strategies. It's a medium to long-term trading bot, and it works because we backtested it for 3 years. And all it's doing, guys, it's very patient, the bot, because it's been programmed to be patient. So what it does is it just slowly takes the money from the degens and pops it in your pocket because they haven't got any fucking, they can't hold their shit together. So trading bot, guys, go to mdxalgo.com.automation. I'll put it in here right now. And you can use the trading bot with Bybit. And if you sign up to Bybit as well, guys, you get a fucking iPhone. They're giving away an iPhone with my link and also all the bonuses and extra kind of stuff like that. That's the automation, guys. That is the trading bot. Literally, it's insane. And like I told you from the beginning, guys, I'm not just doing this so I can make the 10% profit from you. I've already told Bybit I don't want the 10% profit. So all the profit goes to you. It's insane. It's 100%. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I do need some organic wine, man. I do need some organic redders. Right now, I'm on the Evian waters. I might get my vape as well. Shall I start vaping up again? I just want to see this fucking price go to 30. And then I can just relax. And then my longs are looking just redonkulous. I don't know where this is going to be now, but I think we are at a higher price. So I think it's probably going to be around 550 on this one. I reckon we're looking at 550 profit on this one. Like I've said to you already before, taking 20% off. It's a free trade at this point. I'm just going to wait for the first big move to the downside and then just take profit basically on the retest. If we don't get a retest, then so be it. But at the end of the day, on the balance of probabilities, looking at the data from my beautiful analyst friends, you're very likely going to get one. I think it's like 86% or something. I think the statistic goes you get a retrace of 86% of the time back up to within 20% of the high. So it's pretty nice. We're coming back down again, Leggies. A little bit more to go. We actually went all the way up to 27.2. Spring water is the best. I'm pretty sure that is spring water. I don't actually know, though. What are these mints you're talking about, guys, in the chat? What are these mints everyone's banging on about? Tell me where you're watching from as well, guys, in the chat. See what's cracking out there. I've been on stream for a while now, just chilling and billing. This is the core MDX community right now. Usually, you know, when I've been streaming for this long, we get about 400 people just chilling. So you are the core legends out there right now, just watching me talk and watching the price. I'll give you my insight, but I already told you what I think is going to happen. So, you know, I think it's either we go to 30 and then we dump, or we go down to support and then we pump. And that's the way you trade that shit, son. What does spot 100 mean? Good morning, crypto. Hello, sir. How are we? Liverpool, nice. Yeah, Liverpudlian. Go from Liverpool. Oh, no. What is it again? Gerard. How does he speak again? Wait, mate, to come from Liverpool. I can't do it anymore. I can't remember Liverpool. Liverpool. Oh, I was with Gerard and he came down to me and yeah, we went down into the local pub in Liverpool. No, it's not working out. It's not working out. It's not working out, legends. Northampton with a knife. Bodog44 says Northampton, just puts a knife next to it. Sounds like a really nice place to go, man. I've been there as well, I think. No, I'm thinking about Nottingham, actually. Norwich. Oh, I've been to Norwich before. It's a tough place. Actually, no, I was born in Chelmsford. When did I go to Norwich last? Maybe it wasn't Norwich, which was horrible. There was another place called... Oh, it was so fucking horrible place just outside London near Norwich. What was it called? It was just so brutal, that place. It was called... I can't remember. It was such a shithole. It wasn't. It was on the same level as like Skegness or Scunthorpe or Grimsby. It was like made of concrete, really just horrible buildings, just dark. It was a really shit day. Milton Keynes or something. I can't remember what it was. It was a shithole. Well, okay, tell me in the chat. What's the shittest hole in England? What's the worst city in England right now? Oh, wow, here we go. Yeah, that's nice. That's real nice, this pump. Let's get to 30, legend. Let's really tag that 30 area. Bradford, yeah. Luton's a bit shit. Yeah, I can't lie. London is the worst in areas. Some of London's nice, though. Some of London's really nice. I need to get my vape, legends. I can sit in here. All right, put in the chat. What's worse, Grimsby or Scunthorpe? Yeah, Skegness is a shithole as well. Yeah, Andover's not great. I know Andover quite well. It's literally and over. It's like, and it's over. And it's over. All right, legends. See if we can actually see what's crack-a-lacking out here. Look at that. Came down to that and tagged it absolutely on the nail. Donk. And bounced off it. It wouldn't surprise me to see, you know, something like this come into play. Maybe like a nice Fibonacci regression on it. It wouldn't surprise me to see it come down from around here. If that's the top. This would be a very nice trade if it came like this and then went like to there. That'd be a nice buy. Because then you could get the next move up. That would be a pretty nice little spot there. I'll draw a circle on it so we can wait for it to happen. If you see that, just on a lower time frame, it's probably quite a nice buy. Stab, stab, tone. Nice. $6 a.m. in Asia, 6 p.m. in America. Look at your watch. Bitcoin will fly today. Yeah, I've got my watch here, actually. I've got my trade time. I got my... Don't know if you can see this, legends, but this is limited to 500 pieces, which is pretty decent. Oh, is there a... No, it's fine. But yeah, don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? It's a TradingView watch. Limited TradingView watch. Christopher Ward. I could probably sell that right now. I got offered $2,000 for it already. But I was like, no, bro. Never selling that. Wait, Max, what is your favorite chocolate? You seem to like a Lindt, man. No, I like 100% cacao. Paddy's boy. Paddy's Day, Max. Is it Paddy's Day today? Didn't even know that. Don't even really know what Paddy's Day is, to be honest. I know it's an Irish thing, but I think I've even celebrated Paddy's Day in Ireland. No, it wasn't in Ireland. It was in Australia, but it felt like Ireland. Because there's so many Aussies in there's so many fucking Australians in Oz. Yeah, I could speak about silver for a long time, actually. I used to trade commodities like gold and silver for not as long as I've been trading crypto now, actually, but I traded commodities for a long time. During the bear market of 2019, 2015 was an interesting time. Beginning of that nice move up. We got gold and silver predictions, sir. Yeah, no, I made $1 million on a gold trade at the start of this year, so I play seasonality on gold a lot. And yeah, gold did really, really well for me at the beginning of this year. I don't know if you tracked my trades on Twitter. You can find them. But I had a really good trade on gold at the beginning of this year. I think gold's going to do really well. I think gold is just found support. I'll send it. It's dumping a bit now. I'll show you my gold chart real quick. So we found support on where I thought we were going to come to actually on gold. So we just zip out on this degen timeframes. But so I thought we were going to come to Z here. So perfect on the fibs as well. Came to support. We got that very nice move. Bitcoin's doing a very similar thing to this, which is very, very promising because, you know, Bitcoin's beginning to trade more and more like gold, which we know that gold is money. There's nothing else. There's no use for gold other than money. Anyone who's like, no, but it's used for jewelry and industry. It's like, no, gold is money. That's all it is. So if Bitcoin is beginning to correlate with gold, which we're seeing right now, if Bitcoin is beginning to correlate with gold, that means Bitcoin is trading more like money. And that's very promising. Makes me sleep well at night knowing that when banks collapse, Bitcoin seems to perform similar to gold. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm not here to say that there is a correlation between banks failing and Bitcoin going up. I don't think that's... I think it's too early to say. It's positive right now, but it's too early to say this could just be a coincidence. I think if we get a systemic collapse in the banking sector, I think we actually will see risk go down. I think even gold will go down because people will be very scared about a systemic banking collapse, and they'll actually sell their gold for cash because they'll need to buy things. They won't have a bank. So I think gold actually goes down as well, and Bitcoin, and then that will be the buying opportunity because then we know that fixed supply assets or scarce supply assets are going to perform much better after a banking collapse because you're likely going to go into a hyperinflation event, or governments just begin the hyperinflation event by bailing everybody out with trillions of dollars, and then we know what's going to happen to risk. It's going to go up. Where to buy silver? Yeah, go on silver. Go on goldsilver.com, Mike Maloney's website. I think it's pretty decent. You can get it ordered anywhere in the world. You can buy DigiGold as well and DigiSilver, which is like a representation of a piece of silver or gold in a vault, which you can redeem. So goldsilver.com. I'll shill Mike Maloney's company because I really like him. I thought a lot about silver. Yeah, you know, silver's a good one. It had a good gold to silver ratio as well. It's been decent. But like the thing is with silver and gold, it is going to do well. I own gold. I own gold and silver. I actually have Pax gold and stuff like that, and you can redeem it. And I have some. Look at this piece of gold. Don't know if you can see that. Look at this piece of gold. But the thing is, I'm just not prepared to put a lot into it because I just know it's going to be slow. It's going to do well, but it's slow. And it's a bullion premium, and it's going to be hard to sell. And I think Bitcoin's going to do a lot better. I think Bitcoin really is about to do something amazing over the next few years. No, I don't dabble in NFTs. Thanks for the £5, by the way. Jasvinder Sui. Appreciate that. That's very kind of you. But yeah, so I did a bit. Like, I didn't buy. I actually haven't really bought any NFTs or sold any NFTs. I have an NFT wallet. People send me NFTs. I actually have like one of those ones on Wax and one of those ones on EOS, and people send me shitloads of NFTs. But I don't know. I just don't really like. It's like buying art. You know, it's like being in the art game. I'm just not identifying the investments very well in art, so I don't really know much about the industry. I'd much rather buy watches or something like that, which I understand a little bit more about. If I was going to go into that type of sector, obviously for me, you know, day trading, kind of like paper assets and price markets is my kind of go-to. And Bitcoin kind of fits into that quite nicely. The golden Bitcoin. Cheers, mate. Me and the missus just put you on the big TV. Love your views. 100k boat party is coming, man. Gareth, we're getting there, dude. You know, I think as we begin to come up towards it on that 75k, 80k, 90k, I'm going to begin to plan. And then let's do the Ibiza shit. I'll probably do some sort of like, I don't know, maybe I'll even do an NFT drop or something where people can buy an NFT to get in. It won't be a lot, like $1 or something, just to give you a ticket. Yeah, let's get some likes, legends. 12 more likes to 400. Smash that. I'm just going to chill with you, legends. I'm sitting here for hours just watching Bitcoin try and do its things. I want to see that nice 30k hit. Always going, isn't it? For any of you just come in as well to the chat, let me get some shilling done. If you do want to have the potential chance to win a Rolex, sorry, a Rolex? Why the fuck did I say that? To win an iPhone 14 Pro Max, literally just go to this tweet, guys, and then create a Bybit account, deposit $100, and put your UID number in this comment. You'll also get 0% fees for trading for 30 days. No fees for 30 days. And you'll also get the fucking $30,000 bonus when you deposit. And you can also use it on the trading bot, Bybit. Copy trading. The trading bot, guys. People, look at the gains people are making. This guy's up fucking 9,000. Oh, so at the moment, there's actually a group going on right now. So there's people in our trading group. Has it already started? Or I think it's about to start. Starting soon, yeah. But everyone's in there already. This is the VIP group, by the way, guys. 100% shorts, and that'll be a glitch. Yeah, lol. 100% shorts on Binance. It does feel pretty nice. Let's move, huh? When we get to 30, we'll probably see the dumpy. Should we get that 1 minute time frame, like real get in there. Yeah, it's very interesting how it's trading so similarly to gold. I do really like that. It's very promising. This is what we've always wanted to see. People are scared of banks, and they're getting it. This is a huge, went a little bit deeper, but it's a big cup and handle, you know? It's just a big, like that. And when gold breaks out, it's going 3K very quickly. Bitcoin's just got such a better prospect as well right now in terms of its asymmetry. Because it's like near its lows, you know. The low it went to was 16, it's at 20, now 29 or whatever. Let me make this a bit bigger. I need to be able to see the price of the itty bitty, I'm afraid. So yeah, it's much more asymmetric in the fact that it's near its lows, and gold isn't near its lows. Actually, gold is near its all-time highs. So the thing is with it, is I just see Bitcoin just being that better option, you know, for that move. What's TLT? What we got here? This is probably the. This is I was looking at this the other day, wasn't I? Oh God, sir. Oh yeah, that was that. Yeah, treasuries. Let me do some cleaning up, guys. Home builders. Let's get rid of USDC. Fuck them, they're boring me now. Home builder charts, eh? What's going on? You can usually predict what's going to happen in the housing market with the home builders. It's not an exact science, obviously, but... Yeah, so if we come down to their legends, he's a decent trade opportunity right there. Come back down. Hello, my Baja. Bitcoin is doing well. It's on the moon. Someone literally just wrote, how's Daria? Daria's right here. Hello, Baja.
Hello, people. One day I will speak English well, and we will talk about Bitcoin. Bye-bye. See you later.
Bye, babe. That was a bit of the Darination right there. It's funny how someone said, how's... Oh, babe, can you grab my vape? The blue one. The blue one.
For you, whatever you want. This one?
Yes, please, my Daja. Is that the right one? I'm just going to vape it up, you know. Did you drink a bottle of wine, babe?
Still not. Still not. I'm so slow.
Right. It's time to vape it up. These vapes actually give you a real hit as well. Like, they give you like a nicotine rush if you do the whole thing. So, I'll be buzzing my tits off. Yeah, Daria's awesome. Yeah, I do speak a few languages. Здравствуйте, мой друг. Я хочу пиво. Сука. Or, mi amo Maximiliano. Muy guapa, chica. De como el coño. That'll probably get me taken down off YouTube, actually. If they fucking know what that is. They probably do. What's that? Crypto slaves in the building. He's got, oh, yo, you're a fucking member. You know, guys, you can become a member. Shall I show you how you become a member? So, I don't know. It says customized channel here, but if you come to my YouTube channel, you become a member, and you become an OG Legende. So, if you want to become an OG Legende, and you become a member, you click something on the YouTube channel, you can do it. Alright, guys, we're going to do this giveaway in a minute as well. So come and like, retweet, and comment on this. Fucking hell, legends. Legend Airways. That's so good. What is that, yo? Legend Airways. Where the fuck is that? I need to start flying on Legend. I got to start flying on Legend Airways, leggies. How's that a thing? They need to give me a fucking pass for the year. I'm liking that. Yeah, I'm going to give away MDX Algo in a minute. All you got to do is come and like, retweet this shizamanism. Yeah, I'll actually... what I'll do is I'll have to go through these. I'll have to go through these comments and just pick the best ones. The best comment has to win. So like it, retweet it, and comment on it, this tweet. and the best comment will win. So for the funniest one or the best one, I've already got an idea who I might pick. I'll just go through and pick the right one and then DM you the link to get your account. There's too many good ones. Yeah, legends. So yeah, like it, retweet, comment on it, and then I'll choose. I think we're coming into this for resistance, but right now we're doing our shindigs. Bitcoin's on its shindig life. It's actually broken the fib as well, so we have to redraw the fib. You can keep redrawing it for a million years, but, you know, it's going to slowly be moving up. There's the target for the trade. I think it will have a snapback down at some point, probably in the next couple of minutes. We'll see, and then we'll see where it comes to for support. Actually, the indicators will actually do trade setups for you. So if you go on the 1 minute, you should be able to see this when you turn on trade setups. So you can turn this on. Let's just do trade setup. It should have the last trade setup already in there for you. So you can literally, this will do, you know, buys for you. So you can see here, there was the initiation of the buy. It's already hit its first TP. You have 3 TPs set. Your stop loss is already in there. You can choose your risk on the stop loss. If we go on a higher time frame, maybe we can get a little bit more going. The last buy will probably be around here. Yeah, so we've actually oh wow, the last buy was down here actually. The last buy was here. So that was a really nice trade on this indicator, because obviously these indicators trade for you if you want them to. So you can see it said to buy here, the last 5 minute buy. You have your stop loss just wicked next to it. So if you had your stop, you can actually define stops where they closed into them. But with this one, you just about got away with it, wicked across it, and then boom. Really nice trade there. Second TP is about to be hit. So you could have taken that. The last short was here, came back down a little bit. Obviously, it doesn't show everyone, but look at that long there, 5 minute, boof. So this is insane. You can actually use it on a different time frame as well. So you can actually turn this on and turn trailing off. I actually have trailing on because I quite like it for support. But you can also have it look like this as well. So it's a little bit more clear about where the entries are. You can even turn off the market flow if you want, but I quite like having it with trailing on and then having trend off, just so it has these nice defined lines. But yeah, that's it. That's the, you see the green arrow, that's the buy. I have the arrows on because it makes it more simple. So you go into here and you just basically set arrows instead of labels. And then you actually have, it will do your trades for you. So I would say actually what I did, because I had the update, I actually changed the this to 2.5 just to give it a little bit more wiggle room. You can even go down lower as well. I'll leave it at default for now because you guys will see that. You also have probability calculator as well. Look at that moon. Look at that go. Look at that go. You're going to hit TP4 on that. So you would have gone boof boof. This is MDX. They're the MDX algo indicators, guys. Just go to mdxalgo.com. You can get them. Also, we have the events. So you can see here that we actually have live professional traders, 5 a week up to 7. So at the moment, we've got 32 people in this one here doing risk management, and then we have get the go ahead. I'm not sure if they're doing it right now because I'm streaming, but we're all streaming. Fuck it. So you could be in this and in that. Everything kicking off. Everything kicking off in the NDX world. Absolutely phenomenal move. My lungs are going to be fucking ripping, guys. It's amazing how you guys are chilling. We've got 330 traders right now watching this. If you guys can all hit the like button, like, that'd be great. You are the OG legends, man. You guys watching this now, you're all fucking OGs. Chilling, watching the price moon. The itty bitty bad boy. Like I said, guys, just to hit you at this point again, the link is below my face. If you sign up to Bybit with the link below, they will literally give you the chance to win a free iPhone, 0 trading fees for a month. You can trade with my trading bot in the copy trading section and $30,000 deposit bonus. So literally, if you have an account with Bybit, just get a new one with the link below because it's just ridiculous. You can win an iPhone. All you got to do is just put your UID number on that tweet. We had a comment up here. People did not want it to accept paper bills over gold, but a fiat system was better for the industrial area. But here we are. In technology era, banks are crying for blockchain help. Yeah, exactly. Bitcoin's going to fuck them up. Honestly, I just think Bitcoin's going to... Yeah, only legends watch this. Yeah, I honestly do think Bitcoin is going to do something which kind of shocks the world, really. You know, it's just a much purer, more integral form of money and transactional. It's better. It's a better unit of account. It's more divisible. It's more portable. It's durable to... You know, it's a blockchain. So, like, how durable is that? Okay. Destroy every miner and simultaneously. That's pretty fucking durable. Has a store of value because it has a fixed supply. I don't know. I think it's going to be very, very, very big. It's going to have its ups and its downs. But at the end of the day, look at the moving average over the long term. It's going up. Almost lost you for a second there, legends. Yeah, banks need blockchain help. Bitcoin back to 69K. Let's go, legends. Financial system reset is done for Bitcoin. To be the technology era of money. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, quick chat. Everyone type something, make this run faster. Yeah. Okay, everyone write pump in the chat right now. Pump right now. Everyone write pump in the chat. Just write pump in the chat, okay? Everyone write pump in the chat. Let's watch Bitcoin go. You're literally pumping up right now. Everyone just pump it, pump it, pump it. Just spam it. Just spam it in there. There's all these short sellers who are like, you know what? I don't want it to pump anymore. Take it to the pump station. Just not stopping. Just keep hammering it in there. Absolutely blast it. It's working, legend. It's actually pumping. We just need some more market smashes and we're in. It's actually pumping. Look, do it more. Okay, right, pump 30K, pump 30K, pump 30K. Keep fucking hammering it in there. It's actually pumping. Yes! Legends! Let's go! Keep pumping, legends! Pump that shit! Come on! Woo! Pump it! We need more pumps, bro. Yeah, this community's legends. Right, okay. Pump it, legends. What's gold doing right now? It's really promising to see gold doing the same thing. We're actually at resistance now on gold. Let me just zip out a couple times. Yeah, we're coming up to resistance. This is the first initial. This is really nice on gold. Banking collapse. Fuck them. What's Dixie doing right now? Yeah, everyone's freaking out. Oh, look at that daily. Look at that daily. Oof. Just engulfed everything. Just like, let's go. It's really hammering it out of the park at the moment, legends. So like I said on the beginning of the stream, it's not a trade here. When I say it's not a trade here, either you buy support or you're already in your position here. Let me move that up a little bit. You either buy support, as you can see here, or you look to sell into resistance. And at the moment, guys, I'm definitely thinking about TPing some of my longs because I've got some savage longs open. Keep rising this until we get some sort of rejection. That would be a nice trade right there for sure. because you've got a couple points of data coming in there. Actually, this is quite lining up quite nicely with the previous high now, this fib, so it's extended out. We'll see what we get. It's just mooning, legends. Dixie, yeah. Pomperuniente. Yeah, gold's been really nice. Play song. What song was it? What song was it? Play song. I can't remember the song. The pump song. Oh yeah, don't you know? Bump it up. You got to bump it up. No, don't you? I've actually got a better one as well on Twitter. I posted like the remixed version. 28K. Oh shit, son. Oh, nearly 28. I'm getting wet. I'm getting real wet. Just going for it. Up to resistance. Come on. The banks are failing. Bitcoin's pumping. It does make me sleep well at night. I can't lie to you. It does let me sleep well at night knowing that gold's pumping, Bitcoin's pumping, Dixie's down. Oof, oof. Oh, wow. These shorts are getting mullered, legends. These shorts are getting... We're about to hit the TP fucking 4. TP4. TP4. The opportunity right now is thriving. TP4. What's the short ratio looking like? Oh, that's just hammering it in short. I literally said, guys, yesterday, I was like, guys, if we find support underneath it and everybody decides to short, it's just going to squeeze them out of the market. This is a squeeze sesh. Oh, squeezy. That fib just rising up nicely. I'm really enjoying that fib coming up. Leggies. Leggies. Pump It by Black Eyed Peas. I fucking can't play Black Eyed Peas right now. Just do my head in. $300,000 on the buy. Let me just zip this out to 50K so we can keep it slower and to see the big buys. The big buys and sells. We've got a big UI update coming as well to the dashboard, so the market order is going to look completely different. And then we're going to do a big change to a few of the parameters in this, so keep an eye out for that. Oh, some sells coming in. Yeah, this could be near. We're at 27.6. It's like everyone was like 26 is going to be the resistance. It's like, guys, it's 30. Bear market rally to 30. And let's see how the next crash happens. The next crash is going to be very, very important because we'll see where the higher low is from this move. And then we'll really see what's happening. Where we come to. Because it could get pretty pumperuniente. Pumperuniente, sir. We like to see the pumpies. The beautiful pumperunientes. Yeah, come on. Come on. Push up. Push up. Push up. Yeah, I've got between... we're looking at between 28 and 30. Yeah, I'm not looking for that any higher than that, really. But this is really nice. It's just those shorts, guys. Everyone, it's a short squeeze. It's an epic short squeeze happening right now. Epic, epic, epic. You can't be beating that. We know Good Morning Crypto got into a short. You always know when someone's shorting when they're just shouting shorts. There are a fuckload of sales coming in. Big sales coming in. Yeah, I think it comes down. Let's have a look at momentum. Did we get TP'd on our trade? Yes. Oh, just a tiny inch off the TP, legends. But buy was here. All the way up. Just missed TP on the fourth TP. So we got the first. We got 1, 2, 3 TPs. Obviously, sorry. Well, this is break even, but then you got 2 TPs. Taking profit. Last one almost gets tagged. MDX algo, legends. You got to get these indicators. They literally trade for you. Don't you know? Dump it up. You've got to dump it up now. Don't you know? Even though we're on the DGen time frames, legends. Legendes. Look at that fucking Pumperuniente. Fibs are in. We've gone from swing low to swing high on this micro time frame. So we're probably going to come down to 0.5 or 618. We'll see what we get. That orange or yellow, the yellow circle would be a nice buy. Doesn't have to be. The fibs can move though because we haven't got the high yet. Yeah, we got Sammy in the building. What's up from Tokyo? Bro, literally, I'm fucking planning on going there in the end of the summer. Yeah, we literally just almost hit the fourth TP. So three TPs, 1, 2, 3, almost just tagged the last TP on that trade. Buy was here, sell was here, all automated. Now we're waiting for, see if we actually do get some stoppage here. What your position's looking like, Sammy? I think you've got quite a nice long as well. I think we've all got some pretty juicy longs. I think if we want to show off our long positions, I think we're all doing pretty well out here on these fucking 20k buy. Absolutely rocket shipping right now, the price. This is the next area of resistance I'm looking at. I'll probably start fading here. Take something off. Yeah, that's decent, man. Nice. Yeah, 160's looking decent, bro. 275% up. That's what you got to do, guys. Simple as that. All of your BS aside, we trade the reality of the market, the price action. Even if you didn't think 20k was going to hold, you buy it on SR. It's a fucking logical support region. 200-day moving average. Momentum indicators. Funding was flipped like crazy. I was talking about this at the beginning of the stream, Sammy. The funding rates as well went so fucking negative. I'll quickly show you, actually. If you go on like 4 hour and you zip out here and go on BitMEX funding, you can see these, obviously these green dots. But let me get up the other one. I think I haven't got the Neo Biotang up, actually. That's Elliott Wave. No, Neo Biotang. But anyway, you can see these green dots. This was funding being like super negative. Absolutely gunned it to the fucking moon after that. I should get the chart up, actually. It was pretty cool. I showed everybody earlier. I must have just deleted it. But yeah, absolute. The funding got ridiculous. 20k SR, buy it. See on the flippers. You know, at the time, I was even thinking to myself, you know what? Might just be a bounce and a flip up. You know, I was talking about on my Twitter. But this is absolutely phenomenal. And you got to remember as well, Sammy, look at the correlation between gold as well. So if you go on a higher time frame, obviously, with gold. Look at this correlation between gold and Bitcoin. It's really promising because you're seeing Dixie halting. You're seeing banks fail. Obviously, I've said from the beginning of this video as well, I'm not 100% like on the actual... I'm not 100% confirmed. Where are my charts gone, legends? What's going on here? Guys, where's my drawings gone? Guys! What's happened here, legends? Guys! But yeah, so this correlation is really, really promising because, you know, I just want to make one point, Sammy, if you're listening, bro. Wait, what? Did I just wipe out all my drawings or something? Let's go back. Should get them back somehow. Guys. There we go. We're back in business. So yeah, this is what I was saying. Basically, get rid of that. Oh wow. So yeah, it could just be a coincidence that banks are failing and gold and Bitcoin's going up. I'm still in the park of this. I'm like, you know, it could just still be a coincidence, but it's definitely encouraging to see that because if Bitcoin's beginning to trade very, very correlated to gold, we know that gold is money, and that's all it is. Gold is money and everything else is credit. So that means Bitcoin is now beginning to trade more like money, real money, as in terms of gold. So very promising to see that. It's acting how it should in a period of uncertainty, which is banks' failures. It's acting the same way in terms of going up. Even equity isn't doing too well. I've already said SPX, I think, bounce off some support. But it's an interesting dynamic because it's showing that we're getting there in terms of the story is it's filling out the right story. It's doing its good journey. And also, with this whole entire move to the upside, this could just be the beginning for a high and then a significant low, a higher low, and that could be the beginning of the bull market. And also, like, another interesting thing is that okay, look, if there is a huge systemic banking collapse, then I do think gold, Bitcoin, everything goes down, because a huge systemic banking collapse means that everybody runs to cash because they need cash to buy things, and fear eventually will put people into cash because they know they can actually buy something in the shop with it. But that then is an interesting dynamic. So if we see a huge banking systemic collapse, which I don't think is going to happen, that will be the buying opportunity, similar to the COVID crash. That will be the buying opportunity, because we're seeing that people are buying Bitcoin and gold right now in anticipation of a banking collapse. This is the front-running event. We're getting an increase in price. Then if we do get a banking collapse, probably everything will crash. The market will get exacerbated in fear and be irrational. That crash will then be the buying opportunity for then the real price discovery. I don't think we see a banking collapse either, because Janet is going to come in and bail them all out. But guess what? If Janet is going to secure all these massive banks, if Janet is going to fucking bail them all out and the Fed are going to come to the rescue and insure everybody, that just means that if the Fed keep increasing rates, right, it's not actually going to pull in any liquidity out of the market, because they're going to have to bail out these motherfuckers with printed money and debt. So it means that the effects of raising interest rates actually is a little bit diminished on risk assets, because they're still pumping $300 billion into the economy. The reason all risk has been dumping is for the anticipation of low liquidity in the market in dollars. So that means that she's bailing out all these banks. Eventually, the Fed's going to cave in and say, fuck, we can't break any more shit, so we have to start printing again. They start printing like crazy. We probably see maybe some banks collapse. We see a big crash in risk. That's the buying opportunity. Janet and all these cunts fucking start hitting the money printer go burr with the Fed, and then you can see the next expansion, because they're just going to increase the monetary supply. Let's fucking do this. Yeah, exactly. There's a big, I agree with you, Sammy. Like, at the end of the day, I think most things are always worse in sentiment because people are emotional. Like, let's just think about COVID, for instance. It wasn't actually that big a deal. It was just a virus which went around, and it didn't really kill, it wasn't like 10% of the population. It was like 0.001. So even COVID, to a degree, was not that bad, the actual thing, but the sentiment is what made it so bad. So I think, like, most things in life aren't usually as bad as what the sentiment is, because at the end of the day, in life, like, good and bad isn't even really a thing. Like, lions kill zebras. That's not bad. It's not immoral that the lion kills the zebra. It just happens. So things just happen, and then human beings go over the top. I need a Waz in a minute. I even like the video from all my accounts. Yeah, I think right now we have more likes than viewers right now. We've been streaming for a long time. Yeah, guys, okay, look, if we want Bitcoin to go to 30K, you all need to type pump into the chat right now. Pump it into the chat. The more you type pump it into the chat. Oh, fuck. As soon as I say that, we begin to dump. The more you type pump it, the higher our support level will be. The more you say pump it, the higher the support will be. This could be maybe the fib we're looking at. Let's go, leggies. Pump that shit. I need to go for a pee as well. Right, everyone desecrate pump it into the chat, and I'm going to go for a Waz. Everybody's coming in with their pumpies. Yes, pump it with a gun. Yeah, with the guns. Let me go for a Waz. I want to see 150 billion pumpets in the chat, all right? Some serious pump it, legends. I want to see the Pumperunientes coming in. Pump it. Did you see that thing about the international law enforcement agency coming in and saying that Putin's broken the Geneva Convention and they're trying to arrest him? Have fun trying to arrest Putin without going to war, legends. It sounds like fucking war's coming. Yeah, wick that shit. Nothing better than sitting here with a nice vape with the core MDX community. It's always like 400 at the end, like 300, 400 people just at the end of the streams, just sitting there like, yo, we're the army. Like, if we actually all came together, 400 people. I've been to an event before with like, well, I've been to lots of events, but I've been to specifically an event with just about 400 people in it. So I know what 400 people looks like. And it's actually big. How is Tokyo, Sammy, if you're still here? Is it good? Pumperuniente. Yeah, I'm actually planning on going at the end of the year. I've got Romania next for a tattoo thing. And then I'm thinking about doing Tokyo at the end of the year. Always wanted to go. It looks really sick. I want to see the samurais. I want to go eat some weird fucking tofu. I want to go to where all the old people are. I want to see some fucking monks. Is it nice and relaxed? Yeah, it's probably. They have lots of old... Like, the thing is about age there, which I haven't been there. Obviously, you're there now. But the thing about age, they have a really good psychology around age where they, like, kind of celebrate as you get older and do more and more things as they get older, even to like their 80s, 90s, even though they have a big population over 100. And like old people are like actually really active, forward thinking. Yeah, it's nice to get the family, you know. Family. It'd be sick if I could just like click a button, then you just come into the stream. YouTube needs to have some sort of thing like that where it's like people who have accounts, they can connect the accounts, and then you just like click a button and you just go boom. Like, what do you think, Sammy? What's going on, bro? I was bigging you up earlier, actually, mate. I was saying they asked me a question in the chat. They were like, "Who do you follow? Like, which YouTubers do you follow?" I was like, "Mate, I don't follow any of these fucking people because none of these people are traders. They're all affiliate marketers. The only people I actually watch is literally Sammy's channel sometimes. I just watch his videos because at least you understand and you're trying to learn it, really learn it, you know? Asking the right questions, doing the right shit, trying to build the right strategy, trying to actually trade the market. Really. Because everyone else is just chatting bullshit. Yeah, I don't watch anybody else. Everyone else is just lying. Like, even Tone Vase, bro, is a liar. He's like, I used to work in Wall Street. So? You can be a fucking shit trader and work on Wall Street. And that other guy, Crown. Oh, I used to be a market maker, so I'm good. It's like, what? Market makers aren't directional. They're just liquidity providers. They just have a mandate to create liquidity. Most market makers don't have any idea where the price is going. They're just literally doing a job. They just have a lot of money and they just fill the books. Market makers are not there to be traders. Market makers are there to create liquidity. And sometimes, if they have a bias or they have intentions, malicious intentions, they manipulate the market to where they want it to go. But market makers don't know fuck all about price action or direction or fucking trading. They're just there to fill liquidity. So it's all a lie. Everyone's lying. Like, it's just bullshit. I mean, I know loads of market makers in crypto. I know loads of market makers in traditional. Like, it's not anything special. It's not directional. They're just filling a mandate. They're usually quite good at mathematics, or they have a good they have some sort of like quite good regimented profile of what they do every single day to like make sure they have like everything in check. They're very disciplined. But market makers aren't traders. It's as simple as that. They're market manipulators most of the time. They're not directional. I know loads of market makers who got all of this wrong. They watch my shit. They watch my channel. So it's all a lie. It's just like trying to use the words. Sick, brother. Have a good day, man. Enjoy Tokes. Yeah, I'm chilling, man. Just with this is the core MDX community. I just want to see 30k get tagged and then see the dumps. Yeah, dominance is making pretty mental actually, so it's flying up right now, which it's fine because that's what we want to see. What did we get there? 1 mil on the buy, 1 mil on the buy, 1 mil on the buy. 2 mil on the buy. Come on, you legends. 2 mil on the buy from Bybit. Let's go. You buy up here. It's a sketchy buy, 2 mil here though. Sketchy little buy. Still in no man's land, really. I'd much be looking to get into the sells up here, to be honest, but look, we tagged TP4, leggies. Trade successful. TP4 tagged. Go to mdxalgo.com, guys. You can get these. It will trade for you. Also, we have a lesson going on right now. A coach is in one of our events right now doing risk management in our VIP. Yeah, this guy did well. Oh, there we go. Look at that. TP to the nail and then see on the flippers. Look at that. In, stop, tagged by a wick. TP. Beautiful trade. Beautiful. Couldn't be any better than that. Love those ones. Fucking love those ones. Don't you know, pump it up. Or don't you know, dump it up. So that fib might be validated now. Long to short ratio is hectic. Everyone's short. I was saying in my previous videos, it's logical to think that we'd have a retest, or sorry, a retrace from 25. But I said, if we get through it, we come back down, we've broken the wall, the order book. And if everybody begins to short, the market's going to go up. And that's exactly what we've got. Everyone's just piled in shorts, and now it's just on the other side of it, just licking them. And also we're following gold. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice right now. It's pretty interesting stuff. Yeah, so everyone's calling for 30k, so they could be a front run, yeah. Everyone's building up their orders there for sales. But the long to short ratio is not, everyone's saying that, but no one's doing that. Everyone thought 30k was coming, we'd have more longs, but we don't. We got more shorts. We've got a big UI update coming as well, guys, to the portal this weekend, so the order books are going to look different. You can track the market from here, but mdxalgo.com, just click on dashboard login. This is going to look all completely different after this weekend. The UI started, so it's going to look a lot more clean. Yeah, it's quite overbought right now. So you can see here on the oscillator 5, quite overbought. Oscillator 4, quite overbought. So it's right up there. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to stop because it can stay up there, but you know, orange dot as well, so it means overexhaustion. So this trade is now played out. When we actually get another sell signal, the trade will flip. The trade will flip, legends. I did loads of altcoin analysis a second ago. All the altcoins I think are close to bottoming. FTM will probably be exactly the same as NEAR. If you look at NEAR protocol, I charted it out earlier. It's all looking pretty similar, mate. I think it's either the second to last leg down or the last leg down we just did. I think we're getting quite close to a lot of alts beginning to bottom. Dude, you can get MDX algo if you go and go to my Twitter and then just like this video, retweet this tweet, and then comment below. And then I'm gonna go and choose who wins. I'm gonna do 3. Yo, that's so funny, bro. Looking back down at Earth. Yeah, so just basically go and comment on this. I'm gonna go and give someone go and give someone MDX. 3 people MDX algo accounts. Also, don't forget about Ultra, guys. This is a fucking sick games platform. Let's get Bitfuck back up. My longs are looking good, legends. I'm in from the bottom, so everything's going well. Let's moon it, legends. Let's get that 30, man. What time is it right now for me? About 1 a.m. Be all right. Liquidations are here. Yeah, actually, this is a chart of liquidations, so you can see where they are. High liquidations there. Everybody's getting absolutely blasted on the way up. More liquidation charts, huh? Absolutely beautiful fucking long, guys. Entered the position here. TP to the absolute nail. Beautiful stuff, guys. Beauty. Have you ever stayed up all night till morning looking at charts? Yeah, of course, legend. In my time, for sure. Let's have a look. These questions. The exchange is coming soon, guys. Almost done with the UI, and then it's going to be launched. I'm really excited to bring it to you guys. It's going to be big. 200x leverage, guys, on decentralized perps. It's going to get mental. We have to limit it. We have to limit it to $10,000 a trade at the start for 200x leverage, but it's crazy, man. Like, what we got coming is so funny. We've got 50 trading pairs. A lot of altcoins, obviously Bitcoin. Bitcoin to USDT. You can deposit any asset into the exchange, and you have a unified wallet. So if you use BNB chain and deposit Binance Smart fucking BNB coin, you can trade USD perpetuals on it. If you on Ethereum, if you fucking deposit USDT or deposit like ADA, you can it's a unified wallet. So anyone, you can trade anything with everything. Anyway, leggies, I love you, but I might have to leave you because it's literally like almost 2 o'clock. Well, it's 1:10. It's closer to 2 o'clock in the night, in the morning, than it is 12. Just don't do a Sam Bankman-Fried. Well, the thing is, I can't actually do it because it's decentralized. So with the DEX, I don't have any control over anyone's assets in any way. We have a deposit contract which can do 3 things, and that's deposit, withdraw, or trade. And it's a smart contract on the Ethereum network, so it's immutable, so we can't do anything. But yeah, might get some sleep, legends. If you can hit the like button on the way out, it'd be great. If you want to enter the competition, go and like and do all that stuff on the tweet, on this tweet here. Also, if you want to win the iPhone, guys, and get 0 fees on Bybit, just go on this tweet, sign up to get a new Bybit account, deposit $100 into the account, and then you put your ID, your UID number on this tweet. You get 0 fees, new account, get the $30,000, and you can win an iPhone. And literally, I don't think many people are going to do this, guys, so I think it's worth giving it a go because, $100 to win an iPhone, and only probably, 100 people would do it, so you'll probably get like 100. 1 in 100 chance to win an iPhone. And also you get all the extra benefits with the 0% trading fees and stuff. So the link below to Bybit's there. Take your time. Might as well give it a shot. And I'll see you guys on the flippies. You're all leggies. See you on the next one.